Here we are, ladies and gentlemen. We're getting ready for the final. You can see the two players' names there, Justin Sajich versus Danyal Porter, who had a thrilling match against Michael Cacciolo. I'm sitting here just for a few minutes before the boys get started, which will be about probably less than 10 minutes. They're just warming up. I'm sitting here with Mr. Barry Jenner, Managing Director of T140. Thanks for joining me, Barry, once again.
Pleasure, Stuart.
It's been a good event. What do you think?
It's been fantastic. A great showcase for 8-ball here in Adelaide.
Yeah, absolutely. Good venue, and there's a good crowd here. There's probably about 40-odd people, and they're all having a quiet beverage. Well, I don't know how many quiet people there are, but anyway, they're having a good time, which is, all about, watching the sport. So, yeah, we can see Justin there warming up. I wanted to have a quick chat to you about T140. I know you and Barry had a bit of a chat. And I want to get some more information out to the players. So I guess I've heard that it's going to be in multiple venues. Do you want to explain how that's working?
Correct. So the way the system works is it's designed for venues, because if we don't have venues, we don't have a sport. So it's very important from our point of view that we had a product that's easy for a venue to use, but enjoyable for the players as well.
Okay.
One of the main advantages for the venues is because it's run over 140 minutes, which is where the T140 comes from.
Yep.
7 rounds of 20 minutes. Gives the venues and the players certainty about when the game will start, when the game will finish.
Okay. So they can get their timing. So if they want to have it on a quiet time, they're at least utilising the venue and the equipment.
And from a player's point of view, you know that if you're going to play in an event, in 3 hours' time, the event will be done and dusted. Whereas with traditional competitions, whether it's tournaments or a weekly competition, A, people have to always commit, and they can't always do that.
Yep.
And B, sometimes you might finish up at midnight, depending on who you're playing and how you're playing.
Yeah, so, true enough. Or how much you've had to drink.
I think you don't play better, but you feel like you're playing better.
Yeah, absolutely. So. I think everyone says that.
Absolutely.
Yeah, apparently. So what does it actually cost to be a part of it as a player?
Oh, it's free. It's free to register as a player. It's free to register as a venue. And from a venue's point of view, they only pay a fee to us if they run an event. Right.
So, and is that, I think you and I talked about that before, that's like event credits?
Yes. So effectively the venues buy event credits. It's $1 for one event credit.
Okay.
And from a venue's point of view, they pay us $1. We put a player in their room for 3 hours.
Right, okay. So, and they're required to have a minimum number of players?
Yes. So the events can run anywhere between 4 players and 16 players, depending on the number of tables that the venue wants to allocate.
Right.
If the venue had more than 16 players and had sufficient tables, they'll just run 2 events.
Yeah, okay, yeah, could run them concurrently and
Correct.
Still use the same amount of tables and same amount of time.
Absolutely.
Okay, that sounds like a pretty good option there, actually. So, obviously, you're aiming at a wide variety of talent pool when it comes to actually playing all of the disciplines.
Yes.
You've talked to me about snooker, you've talked about billiards, you've talked about
Carom, Russian pyramid.
Is it still Russian? Are we still dealing with the Russians?
Well, we're very non-political at T140.
Okay, fair enough. And obviously you've got all the American pool disciplines.
Yes.
And then you've got what else is next?
We've also got World Rules 8-ball.
Oh yeah, of course, two shot,
and
yeah, all the rest of it. Okay, great. So
and black ball.
So you've covered all the disciplines. So that's going to sort of cater to everyone who loves cue sports. So what's this thing I'm hearing about, this player advantage? Okay. What's that all about?
At the heart of what we are doing is what used to be traditionally called a handicap.
Right.
But we call it a player advantage. And where we differ from the traditional models is that the player advantage is calculated in any particular event depending upon the strength of the players that you're playing. So if you're playing against a strong field, you'll get a greater player advantage than if you're playing against a weak field.
Okay.
And that way, what we're trying to do is create the ultimate level playing field in snooker, or any cue sport. We want to get to a point where when you're coming into the final round of an event, anyone that's in the event can win it.
Okay, so you pretty much want a 50-50.
Absolutely.
50-50 bet.
And we want, the way it works is that you play in 8 qualifying events. That gives our systems the opportunity to work out where you sit relative to all the other players.
Yep.
And then when once you've qualified after 8 events, you start to accumulate world ranking points, and I can tell you about those in a minute. But more importantly, that will mean that we've got a very good understanding of how you play. The other thing that the player advantage does is it looks at what venues are like. So we make an adjustment for the venues that you've been playing in, because as you'd know, Stuart, some venues are easier to play in than others. Depends on table conditions, depends on the players that you're playing.
Yep.
So it's a very fine algorithm that we've had developed by a professor of mathematics here in Adelaide, or 11 algorithms actually, because it's one for each code.
Right.
To get that nuanced outcome. So that
Okay, so the player advantage is actually caters to each discipline.
yes, there's a different advantage for every discipline.
So snooker would be different to pool.
Correct.
Two-shot would be different to eight ball.
8 ball, 9 ball, 10 ball,
right,
all different algorithms.
Okay, all right. So that allows people to play across all the cue sports.
Absolutely.
So for them to actually get rankings or a ranking, they have to play in 8 events?
8 events.
8 events, all right. So that gives the algorithms time to nut out where you are.
Where you are, that's right.
Okay, right. So you mentioned to me about the scope of what you're trying to achieve about having larger scale events. So and that's probably where this T140 world ranking points come into it?
That's right. So after you've qualified with a player advantage, we then look at the points you score over the next 13 events that you play in.
Mm-hmm.
If you come last in an event, you get 1 point. If you come first, you get 8 points. And it doesn't matter if there are a number of players in the event is 16, the points are carved up between 1 and 8. If the number of players are 4...
So you would get half a point?
Or fractions of points.
Right, okay.
So you might get 4.375 in one event.
Right, okay.
But the average number of points you can score in any of these events is 4.5 over time.
Right, but the maximum would be 8.
8, yeah. So we'll have a world ranking. You'll have a world ranking of somewhere between 8 and 104.
So the guys that come 7th and 8th
yes.
in a group of 8, they get 1 point each?
Well, 8th gets 1 point.
Yep.
7th would get 1, let me see. 7th would get about 2 points. Depends on the number of players in the event itself.
I was just assuming it was 8.
Yeah.
Right, okay. So if you come 3rd, you get...
more points than if you come 4th or 5th.
Right, okay. So where you actually end up in the position. But if you've got a group of 8, isn't 7 and 8 pretty much equal, and 5 and 6 equal? And
no, they all have an increment. So
okay.
we divide up the points equally between 1 and 8
yep.
in any event that people are playing in.
Right, okay.
So that the average number of points you'll score over time is 4.5 points in an event.
So it doesn't matter how many games you win in your matches, you either win or you lose based on whatever player advantage you have in that particular match and discipline, and then how you end up in that final 8 players, how you ended up in I suppose the ladder, if you want to call it that, in
yes.
that particular event, is what's going to determine how many points you score.
Correct.
So it doesn't matter on how many frames you win.
No, it's all about scoring.
Okay, and if you beat that player, obviously you're going to progress further into the event, because if you're playing a round robin, effectively.
That's right, it's a round robin.
And you've got 7 other matches to play, are you going to get points for every match that you play?
Yeah, so it's about what you score. Now
right.
in the rack sports, it's 10 points per rack.
Right.
Up to a maximum of 10 racks. Now, it's not going to be the case that many people will run 10 racks, particularly when it's a loser break. So we've made minor modifications to the rules in all of the codes about it. So it's about engaging people and ensuring they can play. So it's always a loser break situation. And you get 10 points for a rack.
Yep. Okay.
And there's a target of 100 points per round. 700 points is the target for the whole of the event.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
So what happens then in regards to your invitational events? You were talking about that.
So the world ranking points are used at a number of different levels. You can use them at a club level. You can have private competitions within a club. So you've got your own group of mates that have got their own rankings.
Yep.
But ultimately they feed into a world ranking. We're going to run events at an international level where the invite will probably be 128 players, depends on the venues, 64 at a regional level, probably 32 at a national level. And the way we want to run those events is the top 64 in the rankings at the point in time when we call the event will get an invite. And then anyone else who's got a player advantage within the scope of the contest could be drawn at random. It's like a lottery.
Okay.
Okay. So if you're playing in a region, you will only look at the countries in the region. If you're playing in a country, it's only within the country. But internationally, it's throughout the world. The benefit of all of that, though, is you come to the event on an invitational basis. Once you're in it, because of the player advantage, you can win the event. The fact that you might be number one in the world at the time on ranking points doesn't matter.
Well, it doesn't mean you're going to guaranteed to be winning it.
No, absolutely not. Any one of the 128 players could win.
Right.
So in this competition that we're having here today, you or I are just as big a chance to beat Justin and Daniel playing T140.
Absolutely not. No chance whatsoever.
Well,
I don't care what player advantage I have. I'm not beating those blokes.
Well, you might be surprised.
Well, we'll see.
Well, I'll give you an example. We've got a fella here who's won 16. We play this on all the codes. We've got billiards in one of the venues here. And he's won 16 state titles. And he's only won one event so far. Because... Because of the way the player advantage works, and in theory, you'll only ever win 1 in 8.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. We're just going to stop there. We've got an announcement here from Alec. Getting a bit of a player announcement and introduction by Alec Evernatis, the vendor, owner of Empire Barpool. Okay, just getting a round of applause, ready to start the match. The boys are about to start, so they're going to lag. So, Barry, it's been an informative little session for us, mate.
Thank you for spending some time with me,
I
Stuart.
apologise, we had to cut you off there, but
No.
Alec wanted to get things started, obviously.
Anything you want to know is on our website, t140.com, so go there and you'll see it all laid bare.
That's it. Thank you.
Thank you,
Fantastic,
Stuart.
mate. No worries, buddy. So, they've lagged. And it's looking like... Ooh, it's looking close.
Very close. I'd say Daniel got it.
I think it's the yellow. But I'm not making the call. Oh, Justin's got the lag.
Oh, very good.
Okay, all right. So I'm going to...
So what's your prediction, Stuart, for this?
Well...
I mean, you haven't seen a lot of Daniel before, but...
No, I saw him play there
yeah,
against
he was
Mikey.
very tough against Mikey.
He did well.
Yeah.
I think it's going to be a close match, definitely. I don't know whether that Fargo rate for Daniel is actually established of 725, but I think that well, Justin's is definitely established. You know, he's got many games.
Games under his belt.
What I will predict is that there's going to be a few break and runs.
Yes.
Absolutely. Don't forget, fans, if you like the stream, please make sure you share it. You subscribe to our YouTube channel. We will be handing over to the voice of pool, Mr. Barry Mavros. He's gone to go get something to eat. He's been playing and commentating when I wasn't doing it, and James Georgiadis is over there watching the boys play, so we'll get him on when Barry's back in the house.
Now, Barry did tell me that if he hadn't run into Justin in the quarters, that he would be here in the final, but
yep.
He's very confident, is our Barry, isn't he?
Oh, yes. He's super confident, Barry. Yep. But, you know, he is. I mean, but he's a very good player, Barry.
Yes,
you know?
absolutely.
He's a very good player. He's like a tier 2 player that wants to match it against these guys, you know. He thrives for the competition.
Yep.
So let's see what happens here. So Justin's made the break. He's made a ball. Well, let's have a look and see what he goes for.
He's in a very tough position, isn't it? I suppose he's got the one on the rail there.
Oh, yeah, he's got the 6 ball there.
Yeah, he's got the 6.
Yep. But, you know, he's more than likely going to take that, but he's looking at that 4. All right. So he's made that 6 ball, has he?
Yep.
Okay, so he'll obviously now take the 1 work. He's really looking at that pink 4. Does he? I didn't see whether he was looking at it to see if it'll go past that 10. I can't quite tell.
It looks pretty tight.
Yeah, can I have a look at the other angle, please, Chris? Just looking at these other balls. 7-2, they're all okay. Well, look, Justin knows that that's his problem ball.
Yep.
And he wants to set off on a good path with a break and run straight away. He doesn't want to have to be giving the young fella any thought
Any encouragement at all.
Yeah, that's it. He wants to get in there. So he's drawn this back to the middle of the table, which gives him plenty of options. That's a smart move because he's got the 2, he's got the 7. Yeah. Oh, we all know that the 4 ball is going to be the trouble shot. He may even try to bank it. I don't know what he's going to do. He called the bank. All right. He's getting rid of his problem ball pretty quickly. Although he probably doesn't want to be bridging over that ball.
No.
I think he's going to have another go at it and try and get a better angle. So probably going to take the 7 ball. 7. No, he's going to 2. All right, so he's spreading it across here, and what he's going to do, he's going to take this across and try and run into it, I think.
Stun it up.
Yeah, he's going to try and stun into it up into the 4, I think. At least he's not hard up against the rail. You wouldn't be able to perform that shot.
No.
And try and dislodge it. Oh, dear, that really slid off. He didn't get into it. Spot of bother here.
Yeah, it's going to be tough to get any sort of position, even if he takes...
He might take the double here.
Yes.
I think he'll take the double back into the side pocket, trying to hit that 10 to hold for the 7. Here we go. Yep. And he makes it.
Well done.
See, he did exactly what I said he'd do. Mate.
You do know the game,
I know the game a little bit. The other guys know it a lot better than me, let me tell you. But
they tell me everything they know you taught them.
I doubt that very much, Barry. Wow. So this is a bit of a tester.
It's not an easy position to cue from.
No, it's not. And there's a bit of distance between the 2 balls. And he's going to want to drive through this to try and get the white ball back off that bottom rail. Yeah, see, anytime you try to do that, you're really putting pressure on your cueing.
That's right.
I mean, he would have loved to have that cue ball that far, 4 inches off the rail. He would have been a lot more comfortable.
So let's see what Daniel can do.
I dare say Daniel should go out.
Should run out from here.
Yep. That's the thing with this level of play. Make a mistake, you're going to get punished.
That's it.
He's going to run up here for the 11. He's landed on the low side of it, which gives him natural angle.
Yep. Back across on the 9, probably.
Possibly. Just depends where that
depends
where that ball goes next to the black, whether it goes in the middle or not. He's just nudged it.
It's now tied up against the black. Don't know that he'd be that happy with that outcome.
No. But I would dare say he's checking to see if it's on.
Yep.
He'll probably play off the bottom rail here, go around. But once again, everybody plays slightly differently. What we're thinking might be completely different. Justin's sitting over there.
It'd be fantastic if we could do the commentary afterwards and try and call it then, wouldn't it?
Well, you know what? Barry's done that a few times, let me tell you. That's his trick. I shouldn't have let that out of the bag. Sorry, Barry. But he goes on and he watches these matches and he watches them, checks them out, like really important matches. Nothing to do with us.
Oops. There.
Yep, see, that's the problem. When you put pace on the ball.
Well, he's got a really good outcome, though.
Yeah, absolutely. Justin Cullen, thanks for that, mate.
Welcome to South Australia, Justin.
Yeah. Welcome to the Empire, mate. This is what happens. Time for another bourbon and Coke. Here at Upper, we do not condone drinking whilst playing.
Correct.
So Justin's probably going to go for a 2-rail kick, I would say. He may even go for a 1-rail kick into the middle and call it. If that 15 ball was a bit closer to the side pocket, he'd be a very good chance. But I just can't quite see this. Let's see what he does. Going to put side on it, kick at it. Oh, look at that. Plum. Oh,
so close.
Oh, my goodness.
Gave that every chance.
Putting it on a show. Wow, hit that really nice. And he actually had a shot on the black.
Oh, and he's
Can I have a look at the long shot, please, Chris? Yeah, I think did he have a shot at that? No, the black was still tied up.
but he's now covered up the rail for the other ball on the other side there. So
Yeah, well, he could probably play that 15 off the 7 into the side. That's probably
the shot.
Probably the shot. So here he is. He's going to try and drive this in. Oh, yep, sweet. Heart of the pocket. Very nice stroke. He learnt from that miss. You know, you can't really force these shots.
No.
You've got to play them with the right speed.
Yeah, being very smooth through the ball is so important, isn't it?
Oh, yep. So he's called this in the side. And he's belted that in. Now, that has a tendency for a bit of risk there, but he's gotten away with it because that ball hasn't gotten in the way. Could have easily. Knocked the white in off, knocked the black, pushed it into a bad position. But I don't think young Danyal will have any problems here. He's just going to take that, draw it.
First blood.
Yep, that's it. I think he will draw first blood here. So he'll just, I would say he will just draw this back a couple of inches, put this black in the side.
It should settle his nerves for the rest of the match, I think.
Yep. Justin is a very good front runner.
Yeah.
When he's in front, he really knows what he's doing.
Daniel would know of Justin and feel in a degree of intimidation, I expect, given his experience.
Absolutely.
So getting one on the board early is always important, isn't it?
That's it. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to hand over to the professionals.
Absolutely.
Yeah, absolutely. So we're going to hand over to Jimmy James Georgiadis, Mr. Showboat himself with his sushi or whatever he's got there, and Mr. Barry the Mule Mavros, the voice of pool.
The voice.
So thanks, everyone. We'll continue on with the good guys. Cheers.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. We are back. My name is Barry Mavros. I am joined in the commentary booth at the moment by James Georgiadis, one of Australia's leading pool players.
Hey, Barry, we're back. We're back on it.
I want to say a big thank you to Stuart Rogers and Barry Jenner for filling in for us while we both went and had something to eat, because we've been here all day long. Just like the players featured at the moment have been here all day long.
Yes.
And it's a dream case scenario for young Danyal Porter. Am I correct?
It is. It is.
First big Australian final ever.
In American pool.
American pool.
Yeah. He has won under 15 or 18 Australian two-shot championships.
Well, I'll tell you what, he has a giant task to climb. He's playing the number one player in the country at the moment in the form of Justin Sage. He has been dominant all weekend in all of his matches. The only guy that kind of pushed him a little bit was Chris Dan from New South Wales.
I was going to say you.
No, I did not push him at all.
Oh.
No. And he got over Chris Dam 7-5 earlier on today, and that was the only close match he's had. So we'll see how he goes. At the moment, Danny did win the first game, and he's breaking off in the second, hoping to get a ball off the break and run the
big
pack
thing that I
and
said
go
to
up
him,
2 frames to nothing.
I said to him, do you know what I said to him?
Said to who?
Daniel.
James, what did you say to Daniel?
I said to Daniel, get used to this. This won't be your first final.
And it won't be your last final.
Correct. And not only that.
It will be his first, but not his last.
It won't be his last. I said to him, you better get used to this. And then I said to him as well,
yes,
your break has to be better.
And is that why he did a different break now?
Maybe. Big difference.
He made a ball right in the middle pocket. He does have an open shot at a stripe ball with a nice angle to manipulate the white ball out of there. But he's opting to shoot a longer shot. He's shooting the 3 ball. Now, this is a very confident decision he's made.
He played it with left and it swerved on
and
big time.
With hindsight, which is wonderful, it wasn't a good decision. He did have a cut on the 1.
Yeah, swerved him in big time with a little bit of left-hand side.
So, ladies and gentlemen, just so you know, what I'm doing right this very moment is I'm liking and sharing the stream with all my friends and family. Justin at the table now.
These balls are ugly.
They're ugly, but you know what? They could have been a lot uglier if Danny ran out. Justin's back at the table.
Do we have a typo?
What's a typo?
763 Fargo. Is that wrong?
No, that's not wrong.
Are you sure?
I actually thought he was a 774.
774.
Is what I thought he was
Not
last
a 769?
time. No. Justin's taking a long time now to make up his mind what he wants to do.
Another chair.
He's got a lot of options at his disposal.
What's that? Who has Justin?
Justin of how to run the balls, and the balls aren't sitting the greatest, but he has taken smalls. Is that correct? He's taken small balls. So he's planning on using, I believe, that 4 ball to open everything up.
That's the key. If he can get like a nice, good separation off a 4, it would be large.
How large are we talking about here?
Barry, we're trying to be serious. Large, like open the 3, the 8, and the 2, all at the same time. Oh, we got 95 already. You're joking?
I'm not
We haven't
joking.
even, the match hasn't even started yet.
It started, and I want to thank everybody for joining us.
You know what? What's the ultimate goal? 200? 150?
It doesn't. I don't really like to look at who's on live at the moment, but yeah, one day we'll be getting larger numbers. And the thing is, people watch this match afterwards as well. It's not just the live viewers.
Of course.
We can get 10,000 views in total later on.
This is the shot, Barry. This is the
what
one
we're talking about. He's got the angle.
Oh, the 2's a bit. Don't pot the 3.
No, it's good. It's good. He's opened up he pot the 3, and he has a shot on the 2, and he can use the ball underneath like a wall. The 14 ball as a wall.
True. Yeah, if he can, you reckon he can screw it or use the killer with the 14?
I mean, just roll into the 14 and take a long one.
What about?
He may even take the 1 ball now.
What about use the 14 as a screwing angle, right? So start
he
into
has
the
this
rail.
ball up here as well, still. James.
Yeah, correct.
He can use that now to get a better angle.
What about pop the 2, come off the green ball? Okay, he's on the 1. Forget about it. I wasn't sure if he was on it.
We pay you money for this, James?
Wait, what?
We pay you money for this going near the pocket. That's the line he wanted, and now he can get the black out. Does he have to get the black out, or does it pot in the opposite corner?
Depends on the angle. That's a big difference.
One thing you got to know, Justin always has a plan. Probably just stun low and take it in the middle bag.
I
Like
get a good angle.
Yeah. And he's straight on this. Remember, these pockets have been shimmed. They're 4 3/4.
He'll still smooth it in, though.
Sorry, 4 3/8. They're not 5 inch anymore.
He'll just smooth it in. Rolling pace. Good
The rolling pace, even if it hits a knuckle, it should go in. And that didn't touch the sides.
Did that hit the draw?
No.
Okay. Just double checking.
So we have a dream case scenario for Danny. And Justin as well, I think, will be feeling very confident playing Danny, knowing it's his first event, final.
Yeah.
But you know what? Stranger things have happened.
We
could be witnessing the moment that somebody overtopples Justin and starts taking dominating pool in Australia. You don't know.
Oh, how good would that be?
Oh,
and you know what?
His debut.
And you know what? How good would that be? Because he's one of my closest friends.
And you take the credit for training him.
No.
Who trained him?
Me and Mikey. It's a combination, and also Alec Everin Yadis or Didas or whatever, however you pronounce it.
Guys, we are available in between frames. We'll be answering questions as well. So if you have any questions to ask James, I mean, I'm sure he's excited about going to the World Cup of Pool.
That should be good.
Time. We're expecting big things.
Well, you know
what? A win would be good.
Well, that's the start.
That's
the start. And you know how a race of 7 on TV, brand new slick conditions. You never know who you're going to verse. You never know how you're going to feel. I don't know how Ivan's going to feel. We're all going to be nervy. It all comes down to how comfortable and how quickly you feel. You know, how quickly you can feel comfortable. How quickly can you get used to conditions? Because at the moment, Matchroom are making their pockets smaller and smaller every tournament.
But you like tight pockets?
Of course. Anything tight. It's all good. It's all worthy.
Now, I just want to say something. You see Justin's break just now?
Plum.
I think that's one of the reasons why he's in the final. Not only does he run the balls better than anybody else in the room.
He breaks well.
But he's been breaking better than anybody else in the room. He very rarely dry breaks. He's been smashing the puck.
Well, you played him.
Yeah.
You know what it's like.
He only made 1 dry break.
There you go. Out of how many?
Out of all the ones he took.
All right. Well, to be honest, I don't see much of an issue here. Probably the only problem ball are the 2 down the bottom. The 11 and 13. You just gotta find the right angle.
He's on the smalls, mate.
Huh?
Is he on the smalls or stripes?
I thought he was on stripes. I'm pretty sure he's on the stripes.
Yes. It's been a long day.
It's been a long 3 weeks for me. So the key of these two balls down table. They're the key.
Why are they the key? They look to the average person that they're just over the pocket.
I understand, but if you land a little bit awkward, then all of a sudden they become tricky.
He has to take the 11 ball before he takes the 13.
Correct, that's right. So
He'll play for me here now.
I think he's going to play for the middle now, where his hand is.
He'll play for the bottom balls now.
Yeah, good call, Barry. Is a combination on? Or?
And he would have preferred to have been lower on this.
Yeah. He wants to be closer to the bottom rail.
Yes, exactly.
He didn't quite get through that one, did he?
Well, he's got such a short follow. He's got such a short backswing. He doesn't bring the
short backswing,
it's
short follow through, and that's why he doesn't
compact.
miss. That's why he doesn't miss.
Yeah.
As often as other people. He still gets through the white ball, but he's always playing within himself.
He's playing the combination.
And the problem with this is the 13.
I missed one of these earlier today. These are harder than what they appear. For me, of course.
Yeah, he's played that
Justin
well.
straight in the hole.
He's played that well. Well, now he's left himself the perfect angle to come down table.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, Barry.
Barry Jones just buying us another round of drinks.
Yep, another water.
It's great being a commentator.
I prefer this. Nah, I don't, actually.
You're about to say you prefer doing this than being in the final?
Yeah, no.
Both of us would love to be there, and hopefully one day the viewers at home can actually watch me play in a final.
Oh, they did.
Until that lovely day,
I got
they
to
have
double
to listen
hill
to me.
last time in Sydney, but that didn't work out well for me, did it?
No. He's going to check this up a little bit with right.
Watch out for the slide, though. Watch out for the slide. He's played it well. And 2-1 to the pretty boy, Justin Sage himself. So, it looks like we do have a match on our hands. Right on. How are you? Thank you so much.
What is this?
You want one? You want some? Try. Get a straw.
So we currently have one of our state champions, Joey Tom from New South Wales. How are you going, Joey?
Hey guys, how's everyone? Can you hear me?
We're all really good. I heard that you had a great event. How do you find Adelaide this weekend?
Well, this is one of the, it's been a while since we've had in the ladies, so
What
no
up, mate?
matter.
We had a lot of ladies. We had
Very long time since we've had like 20 ladies.
20 ladies in the female event.
19,
That's a record
unfortunately.
for Australian pool in a
That's
long
so
Yeah,
time.
good.
for the past 3 years, yes. Before that, we had more.
Really?
Yeah, I mean the most we had was 23. 20 ladies for the women was pretty good. It was very interesting, and we've missed Adelaide. We've missed Adelaide very
What,
much.
in your opinion, is the very best thing about the Adelaide pool room for the tournament?
Over here? So, as you all know, that Empire Pool Lounge was, one of the best pool halls in Adelaide, and they've recently moved to a new location. And the new location that we have is, for all the viewers that we have over there.
120 viewers, live
beautiful.
viewers, yeah.
So I'd like you to all know, as soon as you walk into Empire Lounge in Adelaide, the vibe, you have a beautiful, positive, energetic vibe. That you
The
just
lighting
wanna
is
play
very
pool.
nice. It feels like a nightclub more than a pool
Yes.
room. The bar is in the
But-
center.
Yeah, but Barry, you know what the difference is? You just want to play pool. That's the beautiful
You
vibe.
feel very welcome here when you come.
It's beautiful. So the more tournaments we have, and right now, as you know, Barry, like we've got a lot happening. A lot of pool tournaments, open tournaments, national tournaments. Everything's coming back together, and the pool game is picking up in Australia.
So what Joey's saying is, next time, guys, put your name, go to Apple website, put your name in the draw, and compete in one of our events. You'll love it. Even if you're just a new player and you get blown
That's
out of the
right.
water, it doesn't matter.
That's
You'll
right.
learn so much from being here. You get to meet all the top players like James, Georgiades, Justin.
That's
They're all here.
right.
They're all very friendly.
And everybody's been joining in. That's the beautiful thing about it, is that you don't have to be the best at this game, because we all know that there's always going to be a winner. There's always going to be somebody who gets knocked out. But the competition in this game is getting better. The field is getting bigger. The ground's getting wider with players from all different levels. And it's happening in Adelaide. It's happening in Sydney so far. So we don't know if other states are going to be joining in. We're hoping for that.
We will, and soon if we find out that another state has joined us as well for another event, we're going to be, putting it on our site. Now, young Daniel Portier broke off really well, and he's run all the balls on the black to level the match at 2 apiece. Could he be the one guy that beats Justin today?
Daniel is a very special player. We met him outside. I haven't met Daniel before. Mm-hmm. We had a chat to him outside earlier. So we met Daniel earlier, and there you go.
Right, the whole club is behind him to win, huh? Everyone wants to see him win because it's from Adelaide.
It's not the first time Justin's been.
He's a 19-year-old junior, Barry. Mm-hmm. Like 19-year-old junior that just made it to the finals of the Australian Open. That's got to say something.
In his first try.
Maybe
we're seeing him all the time
upstairs. I said,
what did he say to you?
I actually spoke to him. I was interested because I watched him play before, and I thought, I was.
He was very happy, wasn't he, that he's in the final?
It's very interesting. He did not know by the look on his face. Straight up.
That it was in the final?
Yeah, it was a kind of when you are you're in the final, but you were like, oh, how did I make it here?
He was like a deer in the headlights.
He doesn't know how he made it, but it's not because of anything. But this guy is.
Well, I want you to have a quick look at Justin's break here now when he breaks off. Yeah. It's been his biggest weapon this weekend. Not only does he run the balls as good and better than anybody else, his break is amazing,
isn't it? I mean, an 8-ball. One of the most important things in the whole frame is the break, but you're scratched.
No scratch.
Oh, almost.
Plum. Well, I want to thank you, Joey, for coming here tonight. You've been wonderful. I hope that you stick at the bar a bit longer tonight.
James, sorry, I forgot your name.
James Georgiadis.
Oh, yeah.
The showboat.
One of our favorite players in Australia, James Georgiadis, and then...
No reason why you should forget me, Joey.
Not at all. And Barry Mavros, one of the best 2 players in Australia. These guys are not playing here in the finals tonight, but in general, one of the best favorites we've got here in Australia.
You're too kind, Joey. I appreciate it.
No, this is the true story. I'm gonna walk out of here because it's getting a little bit very emotional.
It's okay, it's fine.
Hey, coming to tournaments, it's not just the venue and the tournament itself. Yeah. It's the pool players that make it special. We have a really nice crew of people here. Yeah.
It's very important.
And it's a good atmosphere here at the moment.
Very good atmosphere. Empire Lounge, one of the best. It is the best pool club in South Australia. Adelaide. That's where you got to be. I might postpone my flight like a few more days.
Or weeks, or months. We shall see.
Months, or might end up here. Who knows?
Anyways, we have Pretty Boy at the table currently right now. Is he?
They call him.
Is he late for his modelling contest later or something? Or
does
he have to do a gym session today that he missed out on? Or
he is very sponsorable because not only is he a great player,
he's gorgeous.
It's got
he's fit.
Nothing to do with his looks. Like Sharapova, Maria Sharapova, the tennis player.
Isn't that him over her over there?
No, she just wasn't that good, but she was gorgeous, right?
Yeah, and he's both.
And
gorgeous,
both,
beautiful,
yes.
fit, all of the above. There is nothing wrong with him at all. What do you reckon, Barry? There's nothing wrong with him.
Well, I'm talking about his pool game here now.
Oh, no, I'm talking about his good looks.
He's landing plumb on every single ball. Beautiful position play, beautiful angle. Well, he doesn't look like missing, man.
So?
No.
Don't forget, he also came 3rd place in the US Open 8-ball.
And he had a good chance to beat Carlo Bialio as well.
And he lost double hill against Carlo Bialio in the semi-final.
He was on the hill first as well.
Yeah.
I remember.
And he snookered himself on the black.
I remember exactly. You know why? I paid for the stream. You know what? I'm going to support a close friend of mine in the US Open 8-ball. He got to the hill. Then he hooked himself on the chance for the black. One round between two balls. It was so awkward. He gets a nice little nudge here and there. He wins the match. He's in the final. It would have been nice.
It would be nice to have an Australian in the final.
But full credit to him. In more ways than one.
Well, another break and run. That's 3 consecutive break and runs now at the moment.
Are you keeping
3
track?
consecutive, yes. And the score is now 3 frames to 2 in favour of Justin.
Of the pretty boy himself.
Yes. Now that we're in the middle of the bracking, I want to say a big thank you to Barry Jenner for sponsoring this event.
Correct.
Putting cash, hard-earned cash, towards the prize money. He's the owner of T140, which we spoke about earlier about
founder.
today. The founder of T140.
Yeah.
And I also want to say a big thank you to Empire Bar and Pool Lounge for running and hosting this event. And, of course, to the APA crew.
And hopefully more to come as well.
Who worked tirelessly to get these events going. And to finally get an event out of our state with you guys, James, was a big win for me.
It was a pleasure.
And
Absolute pleasure.
You helped that happen
Thank
along with
you.
Alec, and I appreciate it.
It was definitely a sacrifice.
But it does come down to our good relationship we had over the years.
100%. And you know what? Hopefully we can work out some more events in the future. Because I feel like you guys love to travel. It's a bar atmosphere here. You know, it's a bit of fun. And
Can I
you
just
got a
say,
ball off the break.
Danny made another ball off break. Whatever tip you gave him before for breaking,
you know what?
it's
I actually
working.
gave him 2 tips on the
Did he?
break.
Mikey?
No, Daniel just then.
Yeah.
I said to him, number 1, you have to break better. Number 2, you have to use Justin's magic rack.
Oh.
The turtle rack itself,
better.
my sponsor, Mez, is the best rack you can get out there.
You know, that could be the secret then, isn't it?
It could be. Because that rack itself is like 30, $40, right? You get those cheap ones from China, they're like $1.20.
They don't rack well.
No. The rack is a massive difference. Obviously, technique is huge. But if you have a good rack, in more ways than one, it helps. Anyways, let's get back to the table here.
He's talking about good racks. You're going to be able to rack the balls well when he's looking.
I got off track here. Is that the Fargo rating of the boys?
Yeah, so Justin's a 7.63 and Danny's a 7.25. So they're both
Danny's
very
a
high.
7 to 25.
Yeah.
So has Danny been playing?
He's been playing.
Okay. That's
And he's
interesting.
been winning everything. So, I mean, he's been 3 players today that are 700 something.
I'm
So
Hey,
really
hey,
shocked
hey,
that
hey, hey, hey,
he's-
hey.
I
you're
saw
over
him in the
700.
finals.
Mike is over 700.
I'm trying to forget. Enough's enough, Barry. Please. Maybe tomorrow we can speak about that, but not this afternoon or this evening.
Look, I love Justin. He's a good friend of mine. I don't know Danny that well. He's a good kid. But I actually do want to see this match go the distance. You know, I'm tired of commentating on matches where Justin blows him out of the water. I want to see him tested today.
Well, you said Mikey's match is going to go 9-7. I said double hill. I'm going to
What's
call
your
it.
prediction for this one?
I'm telling you right now, Daniel, he's going to put up a very, very good fight with Justin. He already respects Justin's game. He's comfortable. He's played on these table conditions all week. He is completely ready for this match. Completely ready. And Daniel is a great 8-ball player. His pattern play is a lot better than most because he's played as a kid.
Oh, he's only 19.
It's
like I said,
incredible. He's 19.
And he's so cute. Look at him.
this could be his like the first time we see him, but we're going to see him all the
You know,
time.
And I think all these games that he's played, put up the confidence as well.
Does he have a sponsor?
He doesn't have a sponsor
Yeah.
yet.
Who?
Me, Mikey.
No, does he have an
No,
actual
he doesn't
sponsor,
have
like
an
a Q
actual
sponsor or
No,
anything?
He will
I
in a
spoke to him
second.
upstairs. He doesn't have a sponsor yet. But Barry, all these games that he's played, and he beat some really good players.
He had a tough draw.
Yeah, he did. Yeah.
Thank you. Again.
Now he's going to screw this back. Sometimes he's
No.
coming across the line.
Did
Just
you
drag
play
it
him,
in.
James?
Just drag it in.
Did you play him?
I did.
Oh.
I didn't play him. I just rocked up. Yeah, 2 rails. I love the
There you
shot.
go.
Good speed as well. Absolutely good
Oh,
speed.
my goodness, look
Is
at
that
that.
straight? No, it's not. It's a little bit off. It's a little bit out.
He's dead plumb on the ball.
Well,
Interesting. This is the most exciting commentary I've done in a long time. You know
Me
what I mean?
too.
It's a
And you know what?
it's a three-way commentary.
And it's actually 3-3 actually as well.
5 threes.
I think we need to actually focus now.
Let's answer some questions from the crowd.
Okay. Who have we got? The Sydney boy
We don't
himself.
have any questions. Who knocked out James? That's a great question, John Wheeler. I'm so glad you're bringing this up. Yeah, James Georgiadis was bested by Danny Portillo.
I was just about to back him in the pockets tournament. Maybe not now.
Everyone's happy you got knocked out,
I think he's paying like $15 as well. I love you, Rusty.
All right, so that's 4 run-outs in a row now. 4
Standard's
break runs
good.
in a
The
row.
standard's good. We don't even have to commentate. That's how good it is.
Justin is going to be showing us his huge break again.
How good's the pop and stop going to be?
The thing about this break, if you just hit a little bit off centre, which you didn't,
he hit it dead straight.
it can go in the middle pocket.
If only Justin was straight as well.
He's got 3 balls to start with. They're over the pocket, man.
That's tricky. It's tricky. He's got to roll them in. You don't find that hard?
No, you're saying that sarcastically.
No, I'm
he
being
only has to
serious.
play position for these 2 balls down the
So
bottom.
you know my game style, a couple of rails, English side. This rolling business is not me.
It's not your style.
No, it's not. That's why I prefer not the rotational ball over 8 ball. This rolling stuff, nah, it's not for me. Maybe it's for you, but it's not for me,
He just needs to
man.
make sure he gets himself an angle on his last ball there, which will probably be the 10. Is that the 10 at the corner? To get him down for the 2 balls.
Yeah.
This is looking like the 5th break and run in a row.
I'm loving
You're
the
right.
standard.
The standard's high.
It's good. And you know what? A lot of people come back from dinner right now.
Yeah.
And they're watching.
Why is he taking so long to shoot? This is my question. He's shaking his head like he doesn't like it.
Can you just let him work it out? You've never taken a long
Can we get
long
another
time?
camera angle, please? So he needs to hit this really super slow. That's it.
You're really good at that.
Like,
You've never taken your time on a shot before?
I have.
Oh, I would have
me
thought so.
in particular.
Yeah, you.
Now he's going to give himself plenty of angle.
But this is the key shot.
Yes,
You have to
exactly.
land on the 10 first.
Yes.
So blue
He
spot.
wants to be in the middle of the table.
Blue spot. You know snooker?
Angle, please.
Blue spot's perfect. Then you can play 2 cushions, get back on the 14 in the same
And you have to
pocket.
be careful not to overrun it.
This
You
is
go-
all speed.
You go forward, a little bit of inside English here.
No, he's fine because it's going to
Right.
open on the second rail, so he can get towards the 6. He's going to have a thinner cut, but it should be fine. Because it's not going to square up as much off the second rail. He's belted it, but it's okay.
No, that's perfect.
I'm joking.
Absolutely perfect.
Easy 2-rail shot here. This is elementary. Just got to get off the rail. That's the whole secret on this shot. Get off the rail. You know what? With slippery cloths, when you're kind of straight in, the stun angle, the stun screw angle is so much more easier, isn't it? When you can kind of slide up table. A bit like
But that shot can get away from you.
Of course it can.
It so can.
In more ways than one. How do we find a nice pillow around here?
5 break-and runs in a row. Things are heating up, guys. If you've just joined us, this is the Australian Open 8-ball.
Correct.
Anyone who lives in Australia, even people that don't live in Australia, are welcome to play this event because it's an open event.
What do you mean?
Shane Van Bonen can
wait,
fly
wait.
here and play it if you wanted to.
Should I message him?
Well, I don't think he will, but you can message him if you want.
You never know.
You know, one day I'd like to see someone like Joshua Filler come down and play this event. How awesome would that be?
That's
and an Aussie in the final, give it to him.
Yeah, we're just going to try and get him,
And
eh?
then they yell, yeah, at the end.
Here comes Pretty Boy. Pretty Boy's coming. Oh, look at him. He's trying to get through the big crowd.
Timeout here. This is the first time. So this is a close. It's 4 frames to 3. We have a little break now. Justin's just taking a timeout. Daddy's sitting over there, focusing hard. And, yeah, James Georgiadis. So you are leaving. When are you going to the World Cup pool?
Well,
Is it 2 weeks away?
I haven't booked my flights yet.
Come on, bro.
I only found out
When is the
Wednesday.
tournament on?
14th to 19th of June.
Oh, it's in June. There's still another. It's only 3 weeks away.
I'll leave on the 10th. So what's that?
You leave.
Thursday? No, Friday.
You
So
give yourself 2 days to recover with the jet lag.
yeah,
Practice
correct.
with Ivan.
So usually the table's unavailable until maybe 2 days before. So if you can get there 2 to 3 days before, a day for jet lag, try and put as much practice in as you can. I'm not sure what tables they're going to use. I'm going to guess, because they're kind of changing it up every tournament.
It's going to either be Diamond or Rasson, one of the
Correct.
two.
So I wouldn't be surprised if it's even the Rasson tables.
Have you ever played on a Rasson table
No,
before?
never before. Never. But they're going to be
Apparently
tight.
it's really easy to jump on them because the slate's thicker.
Well, that helps. Yes, please. Thank you.
Sorry.
That's okay.
Can I hit you in the head on
Yeah,
the
please. Thank you. Yeah. Just might need, maybe we can work it out. All good. Thank you.
Danny Stone might have 13 runouts in a row at the match in Sydney Bay Mavros. Yeah, that's a match that I played with George Marigalis. And we had 13 runouts in a row in a race of 7.
George Mariglius.
He wins the leg, breaks and runs, I break and run. He went all the way up to 6 apiece, shook hands, broke and rans. It was a beautiful
Wow.
match. And then he got beat the next round after that. I was furious. I was furious.
Oh, that's crazy. That is crazy.
Back to the action. What's going through Danny's head?
He's loving
Daniel
it.
Porter's
He's in a good
head at
position
the
right
moment?
now. They're
Is it
basically
Daniel Porter?
Daniel Porter, yeah.
It's not a whitewash.
He
yet,
definitely won't be a whitewash, trust
So
me.
you're saying that he's relishing the moment, just enjoying every second of it,
He's prepared for this moment.
and he's kind of like not really feeling that much pressure.
He told me the other day he has found his spot. He's found his cueing. He's ready for this moment.
Well, let's see if he pulls his glove before he breaks. No, he didn't do that.
No. It's not before the break. It's on the other shots.
So it's breaking over there, right? It's not breaking dead on.
Yeah, no, that's what he's done all weekend. I don't know why, but yeah. See how much better they spread with the Mez?
Oh, he's making
See, look,
the
he
ball,
made the middle.
The ball behind the one is going straight
Yeah,
in the
it's
middle
like
pocket.
10 ball. It's like 10 ball.
Yeah.
The 2 spots. It's all with the Mez turtle rack. Makes a big difference.
Wow.
If that 14 goes, he's half a chance.
That 14 ball goes, the rest is pretty... The only thing is...
The
that
9
one
goes.
is really close to the 9.
Yeah, with the white.
You've got to be a little bit careful.
Thank you so
there.
much. Meta. All right.
And now he's got the 12 over the pocket, and he's got the 13 ball in the middle.
You got to take the one in the middle first for
Yeah.
sure.
Get that out of the way.
Cued it nice.
Well, you
So-
know, I'm surprised. 2-shot players really have adapted to this table, to American pool
He's
so
not. He's
well.
not a 2-shot player anymore. He plays this more.
He plays this more than 2
100%. He's come to my house that many times. He's played this all the last 3 weeks.
So you have a table at home as well?
Yeah. Hasn't been used much, but I got a table at home. Do you want to come for a set? You're going to give me the 7?
I'll give you the 2 ball and nothing. If you break and get a ball
So
past
this is tricky. He's got to play the ball over the hole. He's got to play it low right. He's got to slide down table where the 3 is fine. You reckon at 11 first?
ball first?
You can kind of play for both balls here. Got to use the rail though. Use the rail. No, you hit it too thin.
He's playing for the 9 here.
He might get away with it.
He might have the 11 in the middle
Mm.
and then kiss the black out of the way. I think he might have the perfect angle for that.
He might be all right. See how he popped the ball over the hole too thin? It gained too much speed off
I
the
didn't
rail.
actually see that. I was looking at your hand over the screen here.
I won't touch the screen again. Ooh, that's a tough call, Terry.
After this frame,
Okay.
we'll answer the questions. So yeah, he's taking a long time here. I can't.
I think he
I'm
might
actually,
catch the
I'm
black
actually right
too thin.
behind the shot.
Oh.
He can hit straight into the tent.
You sure?
Straight into the black.
So you can slow roll
He
and hit
can
the 8.
pot this and hit the
You
black
sure
in
it's
the
not too
face.
thin with a slippery cloth? It's going to spread.
I don't think so. Have a quick look.
No, it's way too thin, Barry. I'm calling it. It's too thin.
In that case, then he's going to have to take the 9 ball now. But no, you can't take the 9 ball now.
No, you
How can
can't
you get on
even
the
see the
11?
9 ball.
Oh, the 4's in the way.
Yeah. You see that pink ball?
Yes, I see that
Yeah.
now. Yes. Which explains why it's taking so long.
Mm. He's in a bit of a predicament here. He might even be able to pot the 9, but you won't have a shot on the 11 because he's going to gain too much speed off the rail. So this is a big frame. If he gets 4 all, 5-3 is a bit tricky. I know it's still a race to 11, but still, it's big.
It is big.
He tried to pinch it. I think he hit a bit thicker. That was tricky.
These are the moments Justin relishes.
He's licking his lips right now.
Licking his chops right now. Yum, yum, yummy from my tummy. He knows it's like a turning point now. He can put the 2-frame buffer and break and try to make it a 3-frame buffer.
Yeah, correct. 2-frame buffer is large when you're breaking necks. So he's either
And he's got
got
a nice starting ball with the 4 as well.
the 3.
4. Is he not on the 4? Am I?
No, he's on
am
the
I not
4.
seeing this?
But would you take the cup? Would you take the 3 or the 2? He's
I
taking
would
the
take
4. He's
ball
taking the 4.
first. Just roll into position. You got like 4 balls to land on.
Look at those triceps as well.
I'm getting worried about you, James.
In what way?
In every way. So, the reason why I took the 4, he can just let his stroke out. He's guaranteed the pot. Let the white
Let the
ball
white
travel,
flow. Correct. Yeah.
you know. As opposed to forcing the 3 down the rail, we have seen those balls stick up.
And
if they're
spit
not-
out as well.
Yeah, spit out if they're not hit well.
Spot on there. Little jack up stop shot here, or maybe a little bit of screw if the 7 doesn't pass.
Just a stop shot's all it needs. Now he's in prime position. And when you watch Justin play, okay, I don't know if you have the same thoughts, it just doesn't look like he's going to miss. He never looks like he's going to miss. He takes his time. He doesn't play
Very methodical.
He doesn't play as fast as he did a few years ago. He's learned to slow down a little bit, and I think that's given him that extra. It comes obviously with experience,
Yeah.
and his temperament's improved a lot as well. But it gives him that extra bit of security, and he knows exactly what he's going to do in his mind before he implements it.
And especially in A ball, you got to be a little bit more sharp sometimes. You can't let the white ball fly as much in rotational pool.
Very well said.
So what's the finish here, Paz? What are you thinking, Barry?
You know that there's multiple ways you can go around.
Of
but
course.
Obviously, you'd want to go 5, 2, 1, 3 black if you could.
I like that. Looks like he's coming
But
down
he's going
table.
for the 1 getting out of the way now.
So 1, 3, 2. 1, 3, 2. So he's going to try and land where he is now. Play the 3, stun off the rail, got the 2, then you got the black. Sounds fine with me.
You can play this bottom right-hand spin 2 rails for the 3.
As long as you hit it thick enough so you can get enough work on the ball.
And if it doesn't, he always has a 2 ball there anyway as a backup. So
Yeah. But you never want to play
I'm
the
actually
2.
surprised he went for the 1 now.
What are you thinking? He's a little bit too thin on the 1, actually. On old cloth, you can play 2 rails for the 3
He has
next.
to stretch for this. He's going to use the rest.
I've never seen him use the rest before.
Because he's always got such great position, he never
Correct.
has to.
Yeah. Have you ever used the rest before?
All the time.
He did make the snooker final in the Asian Pacific or Aussie Pacific, whatever it's called. Looks like he's taking the 2 next. This has now become a little bit more awkward.
So I said I'm surprised he went down
No,
for
the
the
3's still okay.
1. You're shooting this 3 ball down the rail?
Yeah, definitely, yeah. Straight with a hair of right. Just a little bit.
A hair.
Do you play with a little bit of right on the shot as well? Or are you more like a plain...
I like to play top spin here.
Yeah. Oh, it looks like we got the UK Open on Foxtel as well. How good. We got pool everywhere. This should be fine. Straight top
2
spin.
rails with the white ball. 1, 2.
Oh,
He's missed it.
Look at the body English though.
He moved.
He hit it way too hard
I
as
was
well.
just surprised he played for the 1 there.
It made it so much more harder playing
it's
that
like
way.
he was worried about that ball wanting to get out of the way
No, no.
early.
Because
Because he could have played for positional 2 and got it really
Yeah.
nicely on that 1.
I didn't like that.
That's a big let off, This is a huge let off. I'm a little bit upset that I've seen him make a mistake.
Are you okay?
I'm upset.
I've got some
How many
tissues.
sets have we played against him when he hasn't made a mistake against us?
I've only played him once, really.
Oh. What a let off for Danny Porter.
Very big let off. Very, very big let off. And you know what? Oh, is he straight in on the 11 ball?
Oh, my goodness.
What's he doing? Barry, what's he doing here?
Well, he must have been straight on the 11 ball, and he's gone
Bounce,
2
bounce,
rails.
bounce. Has
It's
to
not
bounce.
hard enough.
Has to bounce. Has
It's
to
not
bounce.
hard enough.
Well, surely he wasn't
must
that
have been
straight.
on the wrong side of straight.
But he still could have played a stop shot, and then he could have played the 9 off 3 cushions. He's going to let the white ball fly. 3 rails here. Let it fly,
Has he
baby.
nominated the
Don't hit
bank?
it thick. Don't hit it thick.
he's on.
He's hit it gorgeous. Bounce.
No,
Bounce.
it's going in off. It's going in off. It's going to keep rolling.
Oh, he's got a shot, baby.
That's the same thing that happened
He's
in
got
the
a
last
shot.
match. In the semi-final, they landed in the jaws.
Oh, he's got a shot. Come on, mate. Head down and focus.
This is a huge shot, man.
It is, isn't it, in the context of the match? And you know what? On this angle, this pocket is large at big speed, isn't it?
Dude, but he's inside the jaws.
Nah, he's fine. He's fine.
Come on. Look, we'll set this shot up later on after the match. Out of 10 times, how many reckon you would get
Me?
this?
1.
Yeah. Let's see if this is his one.
This is the one that counts, so. Great
Heart of
shot.
the pocket. What a shot.
Wow.
What fantastic cueing. The room's clapping.
Just imagine if he could play position. Just imagine if he could play position. It might have been a little bit easier.
SA boys, we're getting into it now. There we
They
go.
are,
Come
they
on,
are.
Daniel. What a great pot that was on the black. Sure, Roger says, should have taken the 3-ball earlier. Yes, I agree with you, mate. That cost Justin the frame. Justin's just taken another time. Oh, no, he's wrecking the balls. We've got a lot of people around the table, and the poor commentators, we can't actually see the table. All we can see is the screen. But everyone's excited. It's 4 frames apiece. That was a huge turning point, Chris. That was a really huge turning point. Justin had an opportunity there to put 2-frame buffer. But you know what? He's got the dice. It's 4 frames apiece. Huge break needed here. Do not scratch in the middle. Beautiful break. He's made another ball. Great break. It's not as big as the other breaks he's done today, so there's got a bit more work to do. The pattern's not as easy as it was earlier. Stripes definitely. Let's just have a quick look at the table. So a lot of people have been talking around me. I'm sorry, we have to mute the microphone for a minute there. Everyone's talking about they're believing that Danny can win. You know what? It doesn't matter how many people believe it. Danny has to believe. Daniel has to believe he can win. He's got the game. He's knocking in balls from inside the jaws. Long rails. I mean, they're tough shots. And could this be his day? I don't know.
If he believes.
Then it can happen. That was our cameraman there, Chris, and our producer. He's been producing. You've been working with us now for the last 3 or 4 years, and you're starting to enjoy the sport of pool. It's exciting and huge exciting moments and drama. You can't get that with a lot of other sports. So Justin's opted to take the small,
So, Barry.
which means he has to extract the 2. I'm curious, is he thinking about just playing position for behind the 2 in the middle pocket?
If it goes, yeah. So that 1 in 10, how did that go?
That was a good shot from Daniel. I'll tell you what.
So I was just thinking, right? I talk to these guys every day, and they all love it. And now I'm watching these guys play in the final. How good is that?
I'm really proud of Daniel. You know, win or lose, he's going to go home feeling like a winner.
Of course. And like I said to him, this is the start of something.
If you had told him before the event started that you'd be playing in the final, you know, he'd be so happy with that.
100%. And you know what? Next tournament in Sydney?
But once you get to the final, bro, you want to win it.
Of course. I can say that. So
next tournament in Sydney.
He's coming 100%, and I'll pay for everything. I don't give a shit. He's coming. Without a doubt.
What a clever shot there from Justin. He opted to open up the balls. He got the black out.
He
So
wanted to get the 2 out,
It does pass
though.
the 14 now. It does pass. And the 2 stop shot, you get the 5 in the corner. So it's kind of opened up 2 balls in one shot.
Definitely,
Masterclass shot there.
Masterclass. Does the 2 go, though? That's the question.
The 2 ball, I'm very sure goes. And if he stops the ball dead, he'll have the 5 in the opposite corner to get on the black as well.
That'll be perfect.
It's like
absolutely perfect.
This game is not just about positional play and potting. It's also about kissing the balls out and choosing the right patterns. And I firmly believe that Justin has the best pattern play in the country.
Well, he's played two-shot his whole life. He knows what's going on.
He's just taking his time again, making doubly sure where he wants to lie.
Do you reckon that 2 passes that
Yes.
14 in the corner?
He just wants to land dead straight on 2. It may not be a full pocket.
Oh, he's looking at it.
He wants to get close, he can land dead straight on it. It's got away from him. This has got away from him. He got a kiss on that 9. He did not want that kiss. And now I think the only shot he does have is the 2 ball in the middle. He may be able to play a carom with the white on the 12 for the 5. 8 ball is such a difficult game to commentate on, especially when looking at a 2D screen in front of you. And you're not quite sure what angles he's
Oh, he's landed a bit awkward now, isn't he?
Well, he clipped the 9 ball when it was screwing back.
He can still put the 2 on the
tried to screw
side.
off the rail and out.
Do you reckon he can try and kiss into that big ball, that
That's
the
what
pink
I was
one?
saying.
Yeah, a
He
little
screwed into
soft.
the 12.
Little soft. I think it's fine as long as he gets into it enough.
This is a very missable shot.
He's
rolled it.
He might have a shot. No, he's missed it anyway.
Yeah, it's
Irrelevant.
Very missable.
Yeah, he didn't quite get into it though,
You shoot
did he?
into a blind pocket. You lift.
Such
you're
a hard
raising your
shot.
cue.
Playing
you
with
don't wanna
left-hand
hit it
English.
Too hard. You know.
You want to make sure you
focusing on
contact the
the
big.
carom.
What?
Yeah.
Wait. What else is there?
Everything's going on.
There's 4-all in the
Everyone's watching
final.
you in the final.
It's what
You're
time is
playing
it?
a
What
guy.
else is it?
It's his first final. You're under pressure.
It's 9:30 at night.
Look, I've said it many times. Justin is not infallible. He does feel pressure. He's a
Of
human
course,
being.
everybody does. He's overscrewed it.
He's okay. Still
He's
got the
okay, just
14
okay.
ball.
Yeah.
Still got the 14 ball.
That
to
10,
continue
the
his
10's
run.
the issue though. He has
He
to
would
get
have
on that
loved.
10.
He would have loved to have got on the 10 now and got out of the way.
No, I still prefer to play on the left hand side. Isn't he? He's such a. I love this bloke. No, see, he should be trying to get on the 10, the other pocket. Try and land here on the.
How many times do we see a player? If he wants to get on the 10, he can get on it right now using the 9.
Just take it. Just take it out. Just
I mean?
believe in yourself. These
Oh, he's
shots,
taking the 10 now.
these shots you can miss if you don't believe in yourself.
This point is huge. The middle pocket point is huge. It has to be hit really well.
Great
was.
shot. Great
Never
shot.
left the rail.
Jesus, that's such a love. That is. I just got a bit of goosebumps again. But that's such a tough shot, isn't it?
I played the same shot tonight.
And I missed it.
Ilya on the black ball to put a 2-frame buffer to go up 5-3.
Let me guess,
I
you
hit
missed
the
it.
point.
Yeah.
And you know what I said to myself before I shot the ball? Do not hit the point. You know what I mean?
Oh, Barry, that's such a. He can get on the 15 now as well. Little soft hold in between 8 and 2. Little bit of low left. Make sure you cue it. Make sure you cue it. He's hit it gorgeous.
See how he uses that stun with a little bit of side.
That's how we're sending him to play it. That's it. Same shot here. Low right, 2 cushions. Leave yourself some angle on the 9. Then it's workable. And it looks like it should be 5-4 up. It's
I
all about
always
using
say
those
that Justin's got the best pattern play, but I like the way he moves it. I like the way Danny moves he moves his white ball around like a pool player.
Is he using? It looks like he's screwing it. Maybe the angle isn't there for 2 cushions. The ring grip. You can tell. One thing I said to Daniel: whenever you want to screw, when it's awkward, ring grip, because then you can't move.
Loop bridge.
Yeah, the ring grip. Loop
bridge.
Ring grip, loop bridge, same, but different lah. See, this shot here on new cloth, I prefer to play Joshua Filler. So long rail.
What do you mean you prefer to play Joshua Filler?
No, so Joshua Filler never plays high inside. He always plays long rail, and on the pink spot, so the head spot, right? Yeah, correct. So on this shot here, you played long rail, low with a touch of right. So side rail,
He's
and
not
out.
playing Joshua Filler. He's playing toss spin.
I don't like this shot on new cloth.
This can skid. He has to hit it with the right speed.
Does it go in the middle though?
Yes, he's playing for the middle pocket.
Look how fast is this table?
Plum.
It's not plumb.
It's plum. He's only got half a pocket.
Yeah, I would never would have played for the middle there. I would always would have played
He's
corner.
only got half a pocket.
Oh, you didn't clip the
Graze the two ball.
How good's that? I'm telling you, you should have played twice across there though, on your slippery cloth. You know what I mean?
I know exactly what
Yeah.
you mean. I know exactly what you mean. Same.
Yeah, just land on the anywhere middle of the table. You got a nice shot in the corner, but it doesn't matter because it's 5-4. Game on, baby. Game
You're
on.
not biased, are you?
No. I love it, both players. But, I just want to see a close match.
Yes, that's what we said earlier.
Correct.
We said we don't care if Justin wins another tournament. We just want to see a close match. And we want to see also Justin pushed and tested a little bit, see how he handles the pressure.
Correct.
You know what I mean?
But that shot low right on Newcloth, I think, is much better than high left.
I have another person here asking Glenn Carter, Jimmy, who did Daniel beat on his way to the final? So Daniel who did he beat on the way?
Is that Glenn Carter?
Yeah.
I don't think I can answer his question because he knows exactly who he beat.
Oh, does he?
Yeah. Because it was me.
No, but there was other players. We know he beat you.
So,
Everyone knows he beat you. I know he beat Mikey in the semi-final.
Yes, he got Mikey in the semi.
9-8, double hill.
He got me in the quarters. He beat John Lehman,
Yes.
JL, the god himself,
Yes.
in the last 16. And before
round of
that,
32.
first match. I'm not too sure, actually.
Let's have a look at this break.
He nearly got that ball to the side again.
He didn't get the corner ball.
He didn't quite hit it good, though, did
He
he?
didn't get any ball.
He got
Oh, the last ball rolling. And he's back in the jaws again. That jaw.
That loves
has
it, that
done-
jaw. The crowd's going ballistic about that jaw.
Last ball. I thought it stayed up. Yeah, he might have got a ball, but where's his next ball, James?
Well, no. What about the 3-7 combination off the 9? Yeah.
Is he going to pull out another magic shot?
No, it's not even
3
magic.
onto the 9 onto the 7?
Barry, you could play this shot. listen. Okay, 3, clip the 9, pop the 7, and then Bob's your uncle.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So easy.
That's hard. It's different. That's pretty hard.
No, it's not that hard.
The 9's higher.
No. Barry, what shot would you play? Because I'm
I would
loving
play
this shot.
that shot you just mentioned.
But I would miss it. Would you miss it or would you get it?
I don't know. Let's see what he does.
Okay.
It's not about us, man. This is about young Danny and his time to shine.
Danyal. We call him Danyal.
What a
Oh,
shot.
don't kill the 3, though.
Okay, it's not the end of the world. You can still,
That's not too bad.
You can still get the 3 ball out later. You can use the 6 ball later.
But he's got to get rid of the 5 first.
Does the 6 not pass the 5?
I don't think so.
If the 6 passes the 5 now, he could play for a low angle on the 5 and then get the 3 out.
Well, he's playing it right now, so it obviously does.
Not over the 5 ball, not over the black ball.
You know what? Like we were saying before about the height, Chinese shots for him is a little bit of a downfall, just purely off his height.
He can use the 2 ball now and come back.
But then he's kind of digging a hole a little bit. And then all of a sudden, Justin becomes favourite in this frame.
So what do you do here? You can't shoot the 5. That's the 1 ball you need to open up the 3.
He's playing your way.
Or you use the 3 ball to open the
There's a
4 ball
yeah,
to
yeah,
open
yeah.
up the 3.
Yeah, 1 rail. Yeah, he's got a
That's
chance.
what he's doing. That's what he's doing.
You just got to try and hit this 3rd diamond on the side rail. As you can see, it's in line with the 3 ball.
Dude, this kid's getting sponsors after this event.
Oh, 100%.
I'll tell you this now.
He's a gun. Absolute superstar. And so is his opponent.
You don't like me very much, eh?
Like you.
I realise now you actually don't like me at all.
I love you.
Because you were trying to set me up for a money match with him earlier. So
What do you mean?
you were trying to stiff me one.
No. You play him anyway. It's fine.
He's missed it. He's gone in off.
11. What happened?
The slide got him.
Where did he go in off?
The side did not grab, and he went right in off in the middle.
Did he overplay it though?
He hit it
Let's
hard.
have a look on the.
He hit it hard.
Yeah, he belted it.
Belted it.
And he hit it too thick. Could you see the arc off the 1 rail?
He needed a bit more finesse and a bit more left.
Yeah, you got to play it more thinner into the pocket.
Oh, what a let off there for Justin. That was looking at going to go down
6-4.
2
Anything
frames.
can happen there.
Well, in all fairness, after the break, he did play a very creative shot to get that ball in the middle.
Yeah, but
and the 3 died. If the 3 didn't get killed, he would have been out, I reckon.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah. But now he's in trouble. And now it's Justin to pick up the crumbs, but he's still
He'll
got that
take
one
the
tricky
10
10.
ball first. You
Can
have
you?
to. You have to. It's not on.
Yeah, no, you can take the 10 first for sure.
If you want to win this rack, you just put the white ball there and take the cut.
Yeah, definitely.
Play across the table for the 9, the 15, the 14. Where is he putting that white ball?
No, that's all right.
He likes to stun. He likes to play these shots, though.
Just let the
You're
cue
raising,
land on
you're
the.
raising the cue, but you very rarely see pros do that. They always like to cut the balls.
Yeah, I would have put it on the other side of the 3. But when you have this shot, you just kind of let the cue land on the back of the white. Use the weight of the cue.
But 2-shot players are so good at staying the ball around the table. And he's no longer a 2-shot player. You
No.
cannot claim anymore. He's been playing this game now
He's
for
a
the last
hybrid. He's a
8
hybrid.
or 9 years. And staying the ball did give him a lot more feel for the shot.
Yeah, you feel the white for longer. But you still want to get... The only problem ball was really the 9. Because those 2 balls up top are fine. I don't think they're an issue. It's just the one in the open. You really want to get rid of this 9.
He's really studying the table. He's taking up a long time by Justin's standards. Problem is the 9, he says. He's straight on the 9. Sajich in the black. Once this 12 ball is potted, the black will be able to pot to the bottom left-hand corner as well. Doesn't pass the 5, the orange 5, but doesn't have to. Justin has another 5 other pockets it goes into. And he'll probably leave the 15 ball there as the finishing ball to play the black either in the middle or in the same pocket. Why is he not taking the 12 now? Oh, he's going to use the 12 as the finishing ball. Okay.
Yeah. So that's why I was thinking get rid of that
15,
9.
12, yeah.
Because that 9 was tricky in the middle. Even though...
He just rolled it in.
Yeah, but no, I'm saying if you left that for later.
Oh, that's what you meant.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, by tricky, yeah. If you left that for later, lost position, all of a sudden it's tricky. Because those 2 balls up top now, they're easy linkers.
Yeah.
You can either hold, play it the other way. It doesn't matter.
Now just play 2 rails, land on that...
You just have to not land straight on the 15. Or the 12.
So what am I getting? How does I eliminate?
Amarita Sour. You want one as well?
Well, he didn't land straight on the 15 or the 12. He just has to pull the white ball back off the 15 for the 12 and then use the 12 to link up to the black. So he wants to land pretty straight on this 12 ball. Start run through a little bit for the black in the middle. Let's see what Justin does here. Bottom with a hint of right.
He's got to hit this nice, though.
It's going to be hit sweet. He's hit it
Good.
perfect.
Yeah. See how he used the long rail a little bit, though?
Yeah. Actually,
I think that's what people forget a little bit.
didn't he want to be a little bit higher? He can just follow through with this, right?
He's not loving it.
No, he wanted to be a little higher on this, I thought. So he can just roll forward.
He's not loving it at all.
I know, he's shaking his head. I know you can't see it on camera,
He's probably
guys.
a little bit too straight. What's the other angle saying? Can we see the other angle? Yeah, maybe just follow through.
It looks like he can just stun,
I think it's
stun run through.
Stun run
two
through,
balls.
yeah. Yeah, good.
Yeah.
See that little bit of just quarter tip it left, just to kind of flick it over as well. Really good control there.
We have a dead even match. 5 apiece.
He does like to lift his head a little bit though, eh? As he follows through, it's like, doof, just a little bit.
Just to let you know that he can.
Yeah, it's like, I'm not even trying. Doof, doof, doof. My name is Justin Sajich. Doof, doof, doof.
So young Danny's just taking a quick time out, but Justin's going to rack the balls anyway in the meantime. Can you remember your first final that you played in and won, James? I take that as a no.
No, correct. Actually, I remember my last one. That was Friday night. Saturday night, last night.
Uh-huh.
And the Sunday before, but that was the state 8 ball, not the Australian 8 ball. I did get Mike in the state 8 ball.
Congratulations.
Thank you, if it means anything.
Look, I'd like to take this quick time out to thank our sponsors. I'd like to thank Empire Bar and Pool, the greatest billiard hall in the country. Best place for me. I love coming here to play. And
So you're going to come here next time we hold one?
Of course I'm coming here, if I can. I'd like to also thank QWorld for sponsoring the event. QWorld, as you know, owned by Stuart Rogers and James Roberts. Always kick in something for our events. I also like to thank Barry Jenner from T140. He's our tournament sponsor. He's put up hard-earned cash for the tournament.
He's done
and
well.
Delahunty Constructions, who are the stream sponsors.
And
thank you very much, Delahunty.
So what's the next event, Barry?
What's the next event?
Is there an event coming up?
Yes, we have the 2022 National 8-Ball Championships.
Ooh.
So national means Australian citizens only. That's on July the 16th and 17th, and that's going to be held in City Heroes Burwood in Sydney.
And you have to hold an Australian passport for that one.
You have to hold an Australian passport
okay.
for that one.
Yeah.
And just because I get asked this question all the time,
Yes.
Ivan Meng Lee does have an Australian passport. He's an Australian citizen. I get asked this
Beautiful.
question all the time.
But he might not come because he's not much of an able player.
Yeah, but he should come.
He should. Correct. Hey, guess what, Barry?
What?
5-all.
Yes.
5-all.
And look at this break off shot.
Is there much of an issue?
I think he'll
On the
take
tissue?
the nine ball first here.
The 9.
I think
the
the
side.
stripes look really good. They
What
look-
about the 1 if the 7 passes? If the 7 passes the big ball.
I like the stripes here. Big
The
time.
stripes are definitely a little bit easier.
Big time. Nice opening shot.
Shots.
If the 7 ball passes the 13, then you could go the smalls, of course. Neither one are hard. I like the position of the 10 ball near the pink 4 a little better than the 4 over the 10. I would start off. I would go stripes here. Easy starter. All the balls are in the open.
Yeah, bigs are definitely a little bit easier.
Yeah, of course they are, because they've got that 4 and the 10 as well. I don't know how well that 4 passes. So. And you got the 2 over there by itself, lonely.
So what's the? Is he going to use the
stripes.
15 as a finishing ball? You reckon?
Ideally, you could use the.
Or the 10 maybe as a finishing ball?
He has a lot of options.
There's so many ways you can do this one.
See, he's done the cross. He wants to get rid of the 13 ball now.
Imagine double hill again.
I don't know. I just.
You can't
I've
figure,
seen
can you?
so many matches where I've commentated with Justin. Our cameraman Chris has written to me a message saying he's going to go double hill for sure. Look,
100%.
I just want to say I've seen so many matches with Justin where it's mid-match, it's kind of close, and he just shoots off
He's
like
very
a
good. He's
like
very
a
good.
rabbit
getting
at the
away
races.
quick.
Yeah.
Yeah, he can get away quite quick, can't he? So, I'm just trying to think here. So he's going to put the orange ball, then he's got the pink ball next. So what I'm thinking, right? Orange, pink, red, then the brown, and then the blue last. I think that way is a little bit safer. Because the blue to the brown is awkward. You know, the 10 to the 15, right? So pink, 11. Unless he lands really good on the 11, then he can get himself on the 10.
He's stretching here a little bit. He's going to get a long extension out.
The old 8-inch Predator QR2. You know what's good about the Mezcus? You know, if you use the 2 or 4-inch, right? Extension on the back.
It goes on the back automatically.
How good's that?
Nice.
You don't have to take it off and put it back on. Technology, eh?
He's landed a little bit wide on the 11.
I don't like this.
Landed a little bit wide on the 11. So he's got the 10.
If the 11 goes in the side, it's okay.
I was just going to say, if
Yeah.
it does go on the side, it does help, but
It's still
he's
not.
got a bit of angle. It's very hard to kill that ball.
He should have tried to get on the 11.
I'm sure he was playing for the 11.
Maybe did he play with a bit of right, maybe, or something? Or
He was stretching using the extension.
yeah, it can always go wrong.
See, he's got the 11 ball in the middle, so that's not a problem now.
No.
He just has to stun back a little bit, take the 11 in the middle. Actually, that's nice. Stop on the 11, stop on the 15, on the
Correct,
10,
yeah.
on the black. Little screw here. There you go.
Yeah, it's fine. No,
Lovely.
No issue. 6-5 to Justin Sajich. No, yes, mate. Yes, mate. Pretty boy, yes, mate.
5 frames apiece. Oh
What?
my goodness, what just happened?
Wait. What? I looked away for a second.
Did you see that?
No.
Look at the replay.
Monkey was touching us.
He hit the inner
We're about to
jaw.
watch the replay.
He hit the inner
Did he
jaw.
drag it,
Oh,
or-
no.
Oh, he read it. He wrote it in too. You must have played it. Oh, that's a big mistake.
And he's holding his head like his. That's a big turning point, man.
He's given a really good chance for Daniel to go 6-5 now.
Really good chance. Do you reckon Daniel's going to screw this
Hey,
straight
guess
back?
what, Baz? We got somebody who's going to join us now.
Who's that?
A very good friend of mine, a very good friend of yours, Michael, David Cacciarola.
Hello, gentlemen.
Oh, hello. What a nice surprise in the commentary with Mr. Michael.
Yasu Michael.
Thank you, guys.
Everybody, Mikey Cacciola. He's the semi-finalist today. He lost double hill to young Daniel Porter. How did you feel that match went? How did he play?
I feel his break was definitely a lot better than mine. I couldn't decide whether I wanted to do second ball or front ball break.
Definitely towards the end you went the full break, didn't you?
I went the full break, but I didn't really enjoy the clusters I was getting left with. But you know, that's just the way it goes. I'm super chuffed for Daniel.
We all are.
Yeah. So
Good chance for Daniel to go 6-5 as well, Mikey. He's just got to watch out for the slide. Is he going to play the 3, then get on to the 6 with more angle?
the straight top get him to the 1. Oh,
No, I think he's going to take the 3, leave himself more angle. Yeah, more angle is better. So now he's not worried about it following towards the 6.
he's overdone that a little bit.
I think it's okay.
He's probably actually better now that he's.
He prefer to have more
got
angle
more
on the 6.
angle,
Yeah,
yeah.
because when you have 2 angle on a
That
slippery
less.
cloth, you can just follow, but then it arcs too much towards the short rail.
Just gotta be careful not to go in off with this white ball.
I'm guessing the 7 goes.
What did I say?
I'm guessing
What
the
did I say? These pockets have been so kind to him. He keeps finding the corners.
You remember the double hill against Mikey? He played it with right hand side.
That's what I was
bridging
saying.
over. He nearly scratched, but then he pots out. Unbelievable. Well, 2 rounds here, top right. Thank you for coming. 6-5 to Danyal Porter. With his break as well. Sit, boo-boo. Sit, boo-boo.
That's the way you play it.
Always
With
2 rounds.
confidence.
Always 2 rounds.
Yeah.
Well, I was
anybody-
not expecting Justin to miss that ball in the middle. Like,
No.
that's 2 mistakes now in the final from Justin.
But he played it weird, though. Maybe it wasn't as easy as
Maybe
what
it might
was.
not have been as on as we thought it was.
But he missed it on the thin slide and the short jaw, not
So
the
it
long
was
jaw.
definitely on.
So did he cue it
We're
back?
just thinking this too much. He missed the ball for some reason.
Sorry, guys.
It does miss. We're shocked. We don't see him miss that
He
often.
he is human.
Yes.
Justin is human. He's a phenomenal player. He
Good
is
looking.
Very good looking. Just like you, Barry. But he is human and he does miss.
And don't forget, he's a very nice guy. He's always very nice to all the players in here as well.
He's an absolute gem. So, Barry, here's a bit of a backstory on
Sure.
how I met Justin. So I've known Justin since
Is this the truth?
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So I've known Justin for many, many years, and he's been a very big idol of mine. Because I knew him a lot longer than he's actually known me, because he won an Australian title in 2-shot pool at 16 years of age.
Wow.
The big ball. Look at the big ball. Look at the big
guy's
ball.
an absolute machine. And then now we're
I think
pretty
he's got the
close
best temperament in the country. Justin has the best temperament in the country.
100%. He's a winner. He's got that winning mentality. He's strong.
See, Daniel's breaking way better with this magic rack. What I said to Daniel Michael at the start, right? I said to him, your break has to be a little bit sharper. And then I said to him, you have to use Justin's magic rack.
Dude,
It's a
I'm
big
going to go
difference.
buy one of these turtle racks now.
I've got some at home.
Okay.
For you, you know what, Barry? You can have one of my magic racks.
Oh, thank you so much.
But
Thank you so much.
only if you don't use it against me.
I'm going to order one. I
Is
need
that
it
fair?
against you.
Okay. Because that magic rack makes a big
It
difference.
makes a difference.
It splits so open. You know, it just opens them up crazy.
That explains a lot about why Justin was making so many balls today, and a lot of other players were struggling
Yes,
to make
he's got a
ball off
good
the break.
break, but magic rack makes a big difference.
Yes, it does.
So, Barry,
Yes.
how do you get on the 5 ball here? What do you do with the 5 ball?
Why are you asking me for? You've got like 5 Australian championships.
No.
The guy on my right's got 3.
I want to know what the mule would do here.
What's that in golf? Or are we talking pool here?
Well, look, definitely the 5 is the key ball here. It's the hardest ball to get on. It looks like,
Can he kiss into the 8 now?
I was
8
gonna
and maybe
say,
the green?
It looks like he can follow into the balls now and open them up, but he hasn't.
He's got a plan somewhere.
You know what?
Maybe 5 in the left, middle?
Yeah.
You reckon?
Can he get
leave
past?
it to last?
I hate leaving the problem balls to last. I don't like leaving the problem balls to the
No,
very
but
end.
maybe this is his only option. Bring it. Can you bring one here?
And has he got the angle now on the 2 to play that shot? I don't think he's got enough angle.
You can still pinch it though. No, he's getting down on it. He loves it. It's all about depth control here. Believing you can hold it.
Oh, he's stunned over.
Oh, he's played it well. But now it's a little bit awkward again, the black. Maybe you can kiss the black over. Just give it a nudge on
Just
the way
follow
out.
into the black.
Yeah.
That's what he's looking at, yeah.
Oh, small. Maybe
Follow the white ball into the black.
maybe green then black. Have a look at this angle. Maybe green, then black. Or maybe move
Make
the green out
pot
of the way.
first. Make the pot first.
What about
Daniel.
move the green out of the way?
Oh,
Oh, how
just
good's
pot
that?
just pot the green.
Thank you for coming. Good speed, though. He played at a good speed.
So he's looking better and better every shot, eh? He's looking better and better every
He's
single
looking
shot.
super comfortable. Super comfortable. And you know what? He did the glove thing again as he walked to his chair.
Did he look at you at the same time?
No, he didn't. That
Did he
one.
lock eyes with you?
Maybe. So we currently have Daniel Porter, 7 racks to 5 in a race to 11, Justin to break.
You said this was going to be close before the match began.
And you didn't.
I didn't believe you.
You didn't believe me.
Honestly, I
Of
thought
course.
Justin would run right over him.
I'm telling you right now, this guy is an absolute superstar, and obviously, we don't.
It just burns me that you wanted me to play him for money. You know what I mean? It just really burns me that you're oh, he's just a kid. I give him. You said to me you give him 3
He's a
start.
kid. He's only like, I don't know, how old is he? With who? You can sit here.
And now we're seeing
Where's the
Justin,
white? Where's the white
Justin
ball?
dry broke.
No, where's the white ball?
White ball's at the bottom corner in Daniel's favourite corner. You know what I mean? And the only bad thing, I guess, it's not in the rails. It's not in the jaws like it was earlier.
No, that's right.
7 frames to 5, and Justin's dry broke.
So what are the comments saying, Baz?
What does this mean? Come on, fat man. Who's fat man?
Maybe this is code name for Matt Riley. So Matt Riley's one of Daniel and Jaden's best mates. Fat man, that's the question. What is he trying to say?
He's taking his time again. Yeah, he doesn't waste a lot of time on the table.
No, he's very quick.
I like that. You're not using up too much energy.
No. But when he has to think, he's smooth.
He delivers the cue so well.
Did Justin break him alright, or?
No, Justin broke him hard. He just didn't make a ball.
Ah.
I actually think the last 2 breaks Justin did, he took a little bit of pace off.
You reckon, trying to control the wire?
Yes,
Yeah,
I think
yeah.
so.
Makes a difference.
Now Daniel's just saying, what do we do with the magic rack? Can I move it? It's like, yeah. Justin's like, yeah, it's cool, kid.
Like a surgeon. He's got a nice bounce in his step right now.
He's starting to believe.
Yeah.
You ever seen the film The Matrix? When Trinity goes, what's
Yeah,
he
yeah, yeah.
doing? And then Morpheus goes, he's beginning to believe.
Yeah, I like it. So what we're looking at here, there's a good chance here. Where is the black going to go? That's
It's
the
a
question.
little high on the 6. He might play a touch of inside on the white.
What
Does make I'm not saying it's hard, but it does make the shot a little bit trickier.
Obviously he's going to use the 2 as the last ball to get to the black and play the black in the side, past the 7 in the left middle. Play this a little bit inside. Watch out for the slide though. He's played it well. See, look at the slide.
Yeah, it didn't really grab much.
No.
That's because the shot before he wanted to be a little lower, but he wasn't.
That's all right. He can still knock in this 4 down the rail. Just become
Yes,
a
but he wants to land full on the 7.
so he can play a stop shot. Correct. But he's got to play
which
2.
I believe was his plan all along.
He's got to play 2 rails across though.
Careful of the middle pocket
No,
on the way back. Oh, he's gone down. What was that? Oh.
Yeah, he didn't believe him. Yeah, that was a bit off. It was tricky though. He had a bit too much angle, didn't he though?
That all came from 2 shots before
Correct.
when he didn't land nice on the
Kind of
6.
dug himself a little bit of a hole. Dug himself.
What a let off there for Justin. He dry
Correct.
broke.
Imagine if he got 8-5.
And Daniel did not put it away.
Now Justin's he's got a little sniff here. It's a little bit awkward though.
There's nothing awkward about it.
What do you mean?
There's nothing awkward.
So
You've got 4 balls already cleared from you. You've got an open table.
So what about the 9?
The difficult thing is managing those down the bottom. That's all.
How are you going to manage them?
If your name is Justin, which it is at the time being, I reckon he's going to use the 15 ball and just send the white ball into those balls and open them up.
All right.
I don't think that's something that's going to test someone like Justin.
So he's going to try and land the blue spot now.
And then play the 15 down the rail and then open up those balls.
Justin's cueing the ball a lot smoother than what he used to do. His
see?
acceleration now through the ball.
Do you reckon he just listened to me? He just heard what I said?
Has he got headphones on? So you reckon he's going to go straight into the 9 and 8?
Yes, I think so.
No, he's playing runarounds. He's playing three
Well,
cushions.
underneath the
He's playing
13?
underneath. The
There you
nine,
go.
the nine must go on the
goes.
side.
The 9 ball goes too. Yeah,
That's-
but now he's blocked the
That's
14.
that's fine, no, because he's going to take the 9, then he's going to take the 13 next. Maybe he's
I
got too
think
much
he
angle.
I think he wanted to hit the 9.
What about if he plays the 9 in the corner past the 7?
I think he didn't hit the ball he wanted to hit.
So what about if he takes the 9 now in the corner and kisses into the green 13 and knocks it over the other corner?
Look, it's easy to play a shot like that when you're loose. But right now, he's 7 frames down in the race, 7-5 down in the
Well,
race
that's
to
why I'm
11.
asking you, Barry.
It's not as easy to pull off those shots anymore.
So what's the other option? Is he going to play 2 rails past the 7 and play the 9 in the corner next?
Does the 9 ball pot in the middle is what I want to know.
I think it does.
Can we get another angle, please, cameraman?
Yeah, it
That
passes.
definitely pots in the middle.
But he's got to screw off the side rail if he plays that shot, though.
But you know it's a comfortable shot.
But he's not sure where the white's going to go.
It's a secure pot.
I still
I reckon you can pot the 9 and screw back and play the 13 afterwards.
No, I reckon I prefer the 9 in the corner, Barry, and kiss the green over the hole. I know you're not liking that shot.
I'm not liking it at all, but we'll see what he does. Whatever he feels comfortable with.
Looks like he's playing your shot. He's definitely playing your shot. It must be right to just follow and hold. Thick, see?
Oh.
He's trying to hold the white for this bottom
Justin
right
needs
ball.
a timeout, bro. I know. I've commentated on so many Justin matches. He needs a timeout.
I didn't like that shot. I'm telling you, I reckon he should have played
Even
in
the
the
way
corner.
he shot it, he didn't look comfortable.
He's unsure where the white's going. He's trying to hold it. He's trying
Well,
to pinch
why
it
did he
thick.
try to hold it for? He should have just screwed off one round. Or is it too much angle?
I think it was too much angle.
Yeah.
If he plays it in the corner, he kisses into that green ball, he's sweet. Anyways, that 7 is now super awkward.
What does Daniel do here? Does it take the 2 ball first?
Oh, there's a black. The black doesn't go bottom right there, does it?
Goes past the 13.
You sure?
Yeah.
Yeah. Is he going to play 2 cushions or 1? Nah. Bit thick.
Nope, don't like this either. He's going to have to... I like taking the 2 ball first there.
He might be able to slow roll this where he can kiss into the 9 and still have a shot on the 8 and let the white ball fly.
No, the 2 balls, there's a 2 ball down there.
Yeah, I know that. So pot the 7, use the 9 as a holding speed, right?
Okay.
And then
And then take the cut on the 2.
he's layer rising. I know when he layer rises, he's going to let the white ball fly. You watch this.
Oh, wow.
Nah, it's no good.
Fly right into the middle pocket.
You can tell when someone plays ring grip when they're going to play a power shot. That's what I said. Yeah, take the thin cut. Just take your medicine. You can tell when someone's going to power out. Their feathering changes. You know, all of a sudden they're going bang, bang, bang.
That was a huge mistake.
Yeah, I think
Huge
he should have played twice across on the 7 ball, on his opening shot, twice across.
What a let-off. What a huge let-off. I tell you what, the balls remember. The balls remember. Remember my words. They remember.
They do remember. And the boys from Sydney having a few drinks now.
If you have the opportunity there, you need to punish Josh in that situation.
It's still.
It's a ball in hand. He's got
Wouldn't
a
you
ball
take
in
the one
hand
next to
with
the black,
5
the
balls.
green one in the corner first.
I would take the 13 for this ball here at the bottom first.
Oh, would you?
But I'm not Justin. He's got his own ideas.
I think he knows the patterns better than you or me.
Yes, but I still would have taken the bottom ball first.
No,
just me
I would have
personally.
taken the one next to the black first and top left.
Well, up the
pocket.
top left,
With ball in hand. Easy.
of course.
And then you got 3 balls in the open.
No, you're right. You're right.
Am I?
I like it. I like your thinking. That was the confident way to do
now
it.
he's playing kisses.
He's playing checks and... Does this ball pass the blue?
I think his mind's a little bit wandered at the moment.
I told you, he needs a timeout. I know when Justin's in the zone, and at the moment he needs a little break.
Oh my God! Look at the score over there as well.
I told you, he needs a break. Justin, take a timeout, my friend.
He's rattled.
He didn't. I don't think he took the right ball with the ball in
He should
hand.
have took the green one. Ball in
Either
hand.
your ball or my ball was a better option.
I think the green's still better. He's a bit rattled.
He is.
You
he
can
is.
tell when somebody has a irrelevant on anybody.
You know what happens? You're under pressure,
Yeah.
and you made a couple of mistakes, and all of a sudden the patterns appear more difficult than what they really are.
Remember what I said earlier in the match? Those 3 4 ball outs. If you start with the wrong ball,
Dude, it happened to me today a couple of occasions When I was playing, what's the other guy's name I played the one I went double hill with? Roland. When I played Roland,
Green,
I had an
very
opportunity
solid
to
player.
finish the match off, and my mind started to freeze.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I couldn't, and I ran the balls out in the most difficult way I could find.
Was it fun?
No, I got him, but they were.
yeah.
I was, even though I got the run out
Yeah.
at double hill, I was embarrassed because I went that way. Afterwards, thinking about it, I could have gone a different way. You know what I mean? But your mind just goes into fight or flight at that moment. Wow, Daniel got away. He looks like the bird that swallowed a canary right now, isn't he? So happy.
Game on, guys.
So happy. He
Game
knows
on.
he
Oh
got
my
it.
God, we got to 150, Barry.
He knows he got away with murder there.
There was
He
one thing.
knows.
There was one thing I would love to say. I would love to say thank you to Stuart and Appa for letting us hold this event, and hopefully we can hold things in the future. Potentially the Oceania even as well.
Why don't you thank the vice president from day one, who sat there saying we need to host our first interstate tournament in Adelaide?
It's the place
And
to
I
be.
called Alec personally, because I am the vice president. I called Alec personally. I called you multiple times. We've spoken
Yes,
to
we
make
have.
this thing happen. And I told the committee Adelaide is a place. It will be very, very successful.
And not only that, people can enjoy themselves more here.
Absolutely.
It's more fun.
Look, I'm not biased by any means. I love all the venues.
Yeah.
And I thank all of them for sponsoring us. But this particular venue has the best atmosphere for finals. And Alec and you boys always make the interstaters feel very welcome here.
Me, Mikey, we try our hardest to make everybody feel welcome. We always message you guys. We want you to play well. And you know what? It hinders our performance. But we want to make you guys feel well. We want to make you guys come back. Because without you guys, there's no tournament at all.
Yeah, absolutely.
Without you guys, there's no tournament. And that's what...
Not just without us, but without the fans at home watching
Of
and
course.
supporting.
And that's why we wanted to run the doubles on the
I
Friday.
mean, what's the point of winning an Australian title, right? When no one's going to watch.
Correct.
Seriously.
And now we've got people watching.
Imagine there's just two guys in the room playing with one referee and no one's here. In the venue at the moment, guys, I know that people are turning off because there's no action at the moment. They'll come back in just a minute or two. The venue, I wish you could see. Do we have a mobile camera anywhere? We can show everybody all the action happening at the moment. The crowd of people around the bar, you can't even see the bar. Everyone's drinking and everyone's watching this final.
Everyone's watching. It's packed. It's completely packed.
I, for one, want to say a big thanks to everybody out there.
It's completely packed. All good. Take them.
All right, it's time to start putting some comments down below. Put down your predictions now. I know the score is 8-5 in favour of Danyal. Is breaking.
I'm still calling double hill.
Put down your predictions. Young James predicts it's going to be a double hill decider. Me personally, I thought Justin was going to blow Danny out of the water. No disrespect to Danny, I know he's an awesome player. I just didn't know that he would handle the pressure so well. He's
Still
relishing
calling
the
double
moment, isn't he? He's
Of
really
course.
relishing the moment.
The guy's a superstar. They both are superstars.
And for all you sponsors out there, Young Danyal is at the moment not sponsored, but I have a feeling after this event he will be sponsored. But get on the phone.
I think I've got to send a few emails
Yes.
in more ways than one.
So to put down your predictions, guys, what you think the score will be at the very end. Sam says 11-8 to Daniel.
Who's that, Sam?
Sam Ratcliffe.
What does Mark Roberts say? The Robbo himself. Barry, talk to me. What comments have we got?
Ahmed says double hill. Ben Kennel says Daniel 11-7. Mark Roberts says that Justin to have kids soon, so he can't play in everything anymore.
What was that?
Mark Roberts said Justin will be having kids soon, so he can't play in tournaments anymore.
He's already married anyway. He's got no chance.
Justin. We're just saying he's at that age where he might have kids one day, that's all. All right.
All right, Barry, talk to me.
So, Barry, what's going on with this finals tonight? So
Welcome back,
we heard
Joey
that
Tom. Yes.
Daniel's going up 8-5 against Dustin.
Yes, and not only that, but Danny's been breaking absolutely fantastic this final. He has been making a ball every time, and he hasn't missed a shot. Well, he hasn't missed an
The key
opportunity.
is that rack, that turtle.
That was a huge rack.
It was.
Beautiful. Send me the picture, please. Okay, we'll do another one. So Daniel's just thinking now. You know what he's thinking? He's thinking, if I can break and run here and get up 4 frames in front, it's going to be very hard to lose. You're right, but he's actually thinking about the patterns he's going to run. He's taking the 13 ball first.
What do we got here? Talk to me, Barry.
Danny's got a really nice. You guys call him Danny or Daniel?
Danyal.
Daniel's got a really nice angle now. If he wants to get that 10 ball out of the way now, he can. And that's what he's looking at. He's staring at those balls now, thinking, I need to get that 10 ball out of the way soon.
Yeah. That's a big thing, that shot. You got to get rid of that 10.
I think he's going to just play forward one rail and out a little bit for the 10, and then he can work his way around from there. But his break has been phenomenal this particular match.
It's all about using that rack, Barry.
When he was playing against, why is he going?
Makes a big difference.
Why is he going for this ball now? All right, he wanted to get that ball out the way so he can finish off this way. Okay, so he's taking care of one side of the table and coming back.
Yeah.
He's not afraid to take on shots, is he?
No, he's not.
And this is a 4 3/8 inch pocket table. It's been tightened for this event. And these players are making the table look.
For future.
You know what? Actually, Daniel's making this table look really easy.
He is.
Some of the balls he's potted from inside the jaws have been phenomenal.
Remember that 1 in 10 that you said? That black ball early in the match? That's huge. But that 10 ball was still awkward, Barry.
So he's playing for the 12 now.
Yeah.
Are they racing to 11, Barry?
Yes.
If you can get on the 10 now, straightish, that'll be perfect. Little bit of left-hand side, flick it in. He's hit it plumb. It's all about keeping still in this next shot. Follow it. Then you got the 15 on the side next. Then he's got a
with
great
the follow,
chance
the
to go
white ball
9-5.
pull up anyway.
He'll be fine, yeah.
He's got to make sure he hits this
He's got to hit this
really
nice.
still. Daniel.
He's hit a plum.
Oh,
Great
wow,
shot.
Wow.
Great shot.
Nice
He's
shot
left
from
himself too much
Daniel.
angle, though.
Wow, he's making this game look really easy. Can we go back to the other angle, please?
A little bit too much angle, though, Barry. Does he play in between the 7 and 8 off 2 cushions?
He's got too much angle. He's got to go up and down, hasn't he?
Does he play in between the... Oh, no, I prefer
I don't
between
know
7
about
and 8.
that.
I
Yeah.
prefer between 7 and 8 here, with left-hand side. And then you go between the 6 and
Dude,
5.
this is what he feels like shooting. Where are you going? Where are you all going? Oh, he's got. What a big shot this
I
is.
prefer between 7 and 8, Barry.
This is a big shot.
7 and 8.
If he executes well.
I love this shot.
Oh, he's played for the black in the middle, man.
That's a great shot. That's
classy.
belief in the line. Good chance to go 9-5.
That's not Daniel's normal cue, is it?
He's used it the last 3 years, I reckon.
Okay.
So, do you know whose cue that was?
Whose cue was it?
George Mariglis.
That
He
was
gave it to
George
him
Mariglis.
3 years ago.
He gave it to him as a gift?
Yeah, 3
For
years ago.
free?
Yeah.
Well, George said to me one day, my cue will win.
That's your cue, Georgie.
He said that one day his cue would win a final.
Yeah,
and
that's his cue.
it looks like his cue will win, but not in his hands. So that's George's old cue.
Yeah, he gave it to him.
What a
impressive.
story.
Yeah.
It's got the essence of the slug in there, George's slug. Wow, now Justin is under pressure. Wasn't Justin leading 5-4?
I reckon he was.
And he's lost 5 on the trot now. Daniel's doing a Justin to Justin. Now, all you can do now, there's a lot of... Daniel's got break. Daniel's right next to us now. That's fine. Daniel's got a couple breaks in the bag. All Justin can do now, and Justin's aware of this, all Justin can do now is just break well and run the rack and start to apply some pressure on Daniel. He's broken the balls really hard. He's made a ball. The table's open. Beautiful. Now he's going to put his head down, go to work, run the rack. Even if Justin breaks and runs every time he's at the table, now it doesn't guarantee he's going to win the match, but at least he's going to put some pressure and let Daniel know I'm still
Correct,
here.
that's right.
I'm still the man. I'm still the juggernaut.
He has to get these.
The juggernaut.
Is it Juggernaut?
Juggernaut.
He hasn't really done too much wrong, to be honest.
He did miss a couple of balls in the
That
middle.
ball in the centre was costly.
That was huge.
Yeah.
And he had an opportunity earlier as well to run the
He never
balls.
should have played in the centre.
And with
He
the
should have
ball
played
in
in the
hand,
corner.
and the ball in hand as well when he had 4 balls in the
I forgot
black.
about that one. Sorry. Two bad mistakes. Hey, can I get another one of these?
Okay, Justin's made up his mind about what pattern he wants to run.
Got a good chance to get these. 7. The 2's an easy linker to the 7 as well. In a way. It's still...
Justin's going to clear up the 4 balls on the other end of the table now first. Ooh. He's got the 5 ball dead straight in the middle if he wants to take it now.
What's he going to...
I like how Justin's taking his time now. He's slowed down a little bit. You know, when Justin's in front, he's a great front runner. When he's in front, he's flying around the table. He really is like a Jack Russell, running around the table. But at the moment, he's not in front. He's actually behind, and he needs to just buckle down, let his stroke out, and just do what he does best, run the balls out.
But what about the 7 ball, Barry?
And hope that Daniel makes an error in the next
I really want to
frame.
see Justin come back. I want to see that double hill that I predicted early. I predicted in the semi. Can I do it twice? We're going to have to see a couple of errors from Daniel.
Ooh, is he a bit flat on this?
He's a bit straight. Very straight. He might be able to go 2 rails, but it's still awkward. I get the other angle. This is not good, Barry.
So I said he was
This
a
is
bit.
not good.
He was a
Oh,
bit.
he's got away with it.
No, well,
In a way, he's got away with it. He
Look,
might be able to kiss the 7.
none of us would. Justin needs. My daughter just sent me a message. Come on, Justin. She's cheering for Justin to
Oh,
win.
beautiful.
Yeah.
That's lovely. He's got to try and kiss the 7 or the 8 here. He has to get a little bit of a result. Do you reckon the 7 passes those 2 balls in the corner, in the bottom right? I reckon it does. So he's either got...
If the 7 passes, he just has to stun across, right?
He's got to pinch it a little bit, though.
But you're stunning into an open area.
He's still got to pinch it.
Yeah, he found the rail. Beautifully done.
Yeah, well played. That was a good shot. Oh, well, 9-6. Game on. We could see a little bit of a comeback.
He was fortunate to get around that 14.
He was.
ball.
He was very fortunate.
And that was because he had a flat angle on that one in the corner. But this is what he had to do. He had to break and run and apply a bit of pressure back on Daniel.
He had to do it, Barry. And you know what? Shane Van Berning's had 7 racks to 2 in the UK Open.
He lost 7-2.
No, he's down 7 racks to 2.
To Ruiz.
Francisco Ruiz from Spagnolo Town. You know what? How good would it to be the Iceman? Imagine just being the Iceman your whole life. Can we get another microphone, please? We need a
Ladies
microphone.
and gentlemen, we have our venue sponsor here this evening.
Alec Everett.
And one of Australia's best pool players.
Ever.
And venue holders, Alec Everett. Alec, how are you, mate?
What's going on, Barry?
What's going on? Do you remember the semi-final that happened about an hour ago?
Yes.
How that finished?
Yes.
It brought the house down.
Yeah, Junior Burger, old
Junior Burger.
Daniel Porter. He is on fire. He played that 8 ball up the rail, like
it was over the hole.
It was over the hole. Yeah,
over the hole.
Well,
he got
he's
down,
young
he cued it.
and he
No
has no battle scars. You know, he's got no fear.
Not yet. He's a superstar. He's an absolute superstar. Let's see how this break goes. This is a big break.
He needs a big break here. He needs to respond to Justin's break and run.
He babied him. He's still got one on the side though. Iceman, these tables are playing absolutely gorgeous.
Well done, by the way, on reconditioning the table.
Barry's very, very, very impressed.
It takes a lot to impress Barry.
They're 4 3/8. Is that right?
Yes, 4 3/8 inch.
Slippery cloth.
Sorry?
4.5.
No, they're a little bit less than 4.5. 4 3/8.
We could have jammed 2 balls in there.
Yeah, so you got to put them in a little bit more.
Alec, thank you very much for letting us host the event here. And thank you very much for taking such good care of the interstaters.
Well, everyone's had a great time, and I'm really appreciative of the APPA of letting us run the event. And, the streaming has been awesome, and it's just been fantastic to have you guys over here. And, Barry, we all know how good your commentary is, and it's just awesome to hear you and to see you here. Thank you.
Thanks, mate. I appreciate it. Especially coming from you.
Ah, thank you.
You don't
That's
often
no
give.
bullshit.
You don't give out compliments very easily.
I think I got one once. And that was
For
saying
going
hello.
home early.
For saying hello, maybe.
So look, Daniel is playing amazing.
Yeah.
He really is.
He's a superstar. Absolute superstar.
Daniel, the superstar porter. I like Porter. I like that.
This is a big frame. Huge frame.
It's a huge frame to keep momentum. Now, what do you do about these the 10 and the 13
What do you
in
reckon,
the bottom
Iceman?
right corner?
He's doing the roaming Dave. You know, he's looking around. What do you think, Iceman?
He's going to do the 14, 12. Right, just stun this 14 in up the rail. Get an angle on the 12. Take the 12 down for the
11
ball.
Yeah, next to
Play the
And then
13
the other
in
one
the middle,
in the middle, yes. And then 10
10
in the corner.
and black.
And then
Hey,
the
hey.
black in the corner.
Barry, that sounds so easy.
I know. I was going to say, it's easy when you're saying it, but you have to do it as well.
Is that how easy it is for you, Alec, when you play?
Well, that's how I see it. But then I just got to do it. That's another story.
Because that sounds pretty easy when you're saying that.
Okay, so step one, perfect.
Okay, what
That's
about step
perfect
two?
position.
So does he have to play in between the black and one now, or
You see where he's lining up the cue?
so is that where he wants
Yes.
it?
Yep. He wants to be on the blue spot. Ella,
Yeah.
on the blue spot,
Yeah.
a little bit of check side for the 11 on the 11 ball.
Dovlepo. Yeah. So in other words, Greek, I'm seeing it. So blue spot's the
Three
spot.
Greeks in the commentary
Yes,
booth. We're
no
asking
good.
for trouble here.
Who's got Google Translator?
That
Three
is
Australian
absolutely
Greeks.
perfect. Ella,
Yeah,
So-
you
so
know
that
what?
that is the blue
A
spot.
blue spot, like you said.
Oh, my God.
No, Iceman, he's about an inch off.
Now, he has to play this very, very
Delicately.
well because
With a little bit of left, with slippery cloth.
he's
it's
got to play
dangerous.
with check, and he has to allow
What
and
do you
not
mean
hit
by-
it too
what do
hard.
you
Because
mean
if he
by
hits it
allow?
too hard,
What do you mean by allow?
Allow for the
great-
slide.
That's a great shot.
What do you mean by allow?
He has to allow for the shove off the tip, the swerve.
Talk into
everything.
the microphone.
He has to allow for the shove, the swerve, everything.
Yeah, it's streaking conditions. He's played that gorgeous,
He's
though, hasn't he?
absolutely perfect on that ball in the middle.
Plum sauce. Absolutely plum sauce.
He didn't roll that in. He hit that in.
He
That was
stunned
a
it
great
in, yeah.
shot. He
could-
didn't roll it
he
in,
could have
James.
rolled it, yeah.
He could have. But you know
But
what?
when you roll, it's scary on the table.
Yeah.
The white ball can
controlled
get
the
away
white-
from you.
he
Especially
controlled
with these
the white
tables, they
ball.
roll all over the place as well. Isn't that right, Barry?
Oh, my
You
God.
had a few that rolled everywhere, didn't you? These
Thanks for
tables are
inviting
so
me.
uneven.
That was a great shot.
so I'm just
That was
joking.
great
I'm
out.
joking, Alex.
He's played
Relax.
that absolutely
And
perfect.
this out put him on the hill. Yes.
On the hill.
He's 19, Alec.
No, he's not. Is he?
He's 19 years old.
How old's he?
19 years old.
I cannot believe how he has played that to inch perfect to what I just said, Barry. While
You
you're
called
jamming
it.
your gob with that
You called
eclair.
it.
Direct from Villiers.
Us, man. You're just amazing. Is there another tournament today,
Well,
or
gentlemen,
that's it?
I'll leave you with it because
We're coming to the final part of the match now. Again, like I said earlier, with the buffer and the ultimate break
Unbelievable.
format, you know, Daniel's got breaks in the bag. All Justin can do now is just break and run the balls.
Well, he's got plenty of balls there, that's for
Maybe
sure.
2 or 3 balls off the break. There are no clusters that I can see.
What's the comment saying, Barry?
I haven't looked at them for a while. Let me just have a quick look.
Can you guys hear us all good? Is it all sweet?
There's a lot of support for Daniel. He is from Adelaide. The whole room is probably behind him.
Thank you so much.
Justin at the table now. He really is. His back is against the wall. The only thing he can do now is apply pressure by break and running.
That's right.
That's all he can do.
He has to. It's the only way.
He's not out of it yet because Daniel's still got to do the work as well.
He's never out of it, but he's showed very strong to get to the hill.
Sorry?
He's shown himself to get to the hill.
Yeah, Daniel's on the hill.
Justin hasn't failed to get to the hill. He's got himself to the hill, and that's a big thing.
Yeah.
And it's a long race, and it's been how long's it been now?
2 hours.
It's a long match. It's a lot of I'm still calling
Look,
double hill. I don't know how, but
all Justin
I'm
can do now is just make sure he gets out. Do what he does best. He's under a lot of pressure. I can see his face from here. It's not on camera, but I can see it. He's trying to focus, but he knows that even if he runs out, he's probably not going to win this match. You know, but
he's in a predicament.
But if he
Bigs look
doesn't
good
run
here.
out, he won't win the match. So he's got to run out.
He has to. And
all
the
he
bigs
can
look
do.
good. This one's a little bit tricky, though.
He's going to land a bit low. He spun it.
He played that
Spun it
really
out
good with
there.
left-hand side to miss the 11.
Really nice
That was
shot.
a great shot. He has to get these. Come on, Justin. Imagine this. He gets these. Daniel drives
Dry
break.
breaks. Justin runs out, and Justin breaks and runs, and all of a sudden,
It's 11-9.
Yeah.
Is my math right? 7, 8, 9.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
sorry, 10-9.
Yeah.
Oh, that makes it
Are you
juicy,
predicting
doesn't
that
it?
now, are you? You're
That's like an eye fillet, medium rare.
Who are you, like the Greek oracle or something?
No, that's you.
See the future? The oracle of Delphi?
How good would that be? As a viewer's perspective and a playing perspective.
So, you know what? I actually want to see it go double hill. I
Of
really
course.
do.
I called it early. Justin can do anything. He can pull a rabbit out of the hat.
Well, he's going to have to pull more than a rabbit out of the hat here because Daniel's got 3 breaks in his pocket
He has.
to win the match.
You never know. So we're thinking blue, orange, red. Does that sound right? Blue, orange, red.
He was looking at the 11 ball, so
No,
I
he's
have a
going the
feeling
11 next. Yeah.
he's going to go for 11
So
first.
low left next, land blue spot.
And this shot is a delicate shot too. Like
He can still pinch the long rail though because
Justin
it's
likes to
slippery
pinch it. He's going to pinch it.
He can pinch
Short
it easy.
little
Yeah, this-
bottom left,
this
just
is
stun
fine.
it out in the middle table.
Slightly overhit it, but it's fine.
It was a delicate shot.
Yeah.
But it's okay. He's high on the ball. He can just go forward one rail.
No,
If
he'll
you
play
want-
he'll play
you go
2
two
cushions.
rails.
2 cushions is better.
Is he screwing off one rail?
He's scoring 1 rail.
Interesting.
Now it's a bit fuller than we thought.
Yeah. Okay.
He likes to use that power stroke.
Justin did what he had to do.
That's right. Now it's up to Daniel.
Mhm.
Danyal.
And really, those 2 errors that Justin made earlier really were the turning point in this match.
Yeah,
I mean, Daniel made a couple of mistakes too, but he got away with them.
he did.
You know what I mean?
Justin
So-
let him off twice.
Yeah,
And,
but
and that's the difference in the scoreline.
yeah.
Could easily be 8-all,
There've been a lot of
9-8.
runouts in this match.
Yeah. The standard has been absolutely amazing. And we got the Iceman back in town. We have the Iceman back. All we need is the microphone, and we have it now.
A moment on your lips, forever on your hips.
Iceman, Iceman.
There are a
Ella,
lot
talk
of
to
people
us.
around who are very excited.
Are you happy with the turnout, Iceman? You reckon
The
everyone's
wind's
been
been
happy?
exciting.
It's been great. It's been great. Everyone's been having a great time.
Are you happy with to run a few of these events in the future? Potentially even the Barry. Imagine if the Oceana was here.
Do you know what? If
How good
Barry
would that
doesn't
be?
come, I'm not having it.
Nah, I agree. I wouldn't even play in it or potentially help in it. If you're not here, Barry, sorry.
James,
But I'll go play golf.
James, golf. Oh, that game?
Nah.
Nah, it's tough.
Yeah.
James, you've done a great job this weekend.
Thank
I
you.
just want
Thank
to
you,
say
Alec.
that. I'm looking at James's face, and he is like,
I'm dead to the world. Yeah.
Oh,
It's
Could
been,
this be
the
the
white
biggest
ball.
break?
Ella.
Could this be the biggest break
thank you, Iceman. It's been
of
a
the day for Daniel? And look at this, he is dry.
James has done a
Could
fantastic.
you believe it,
James has done a fantastic job this weekend.
James? Oh,
This James
James.
Georgiades.
Do you know
Not
me,
on the
Barry?
table. He has got these players in here. He's encouraged them. They've walked in the door. He's greeted them. And James, I just want to thank you.
thank you.
Honestly, I want to thank you. You've done a fantastic job, and it's played a big part in your game and your results this weekend.
Definitely, yeah.
You know, and you're not telling me anything different. It is tough to play and win,
Yeah.
and when it's your tournament and you've done the hard work, it is very difficult.
It's been a lot of effort, but you know what? It's for the future. That's the main thing. So
Yeah,
Well,
and
it's
you
just-
know what? It would be all worth it if Daniel was happened to get the win here.
well,
That'd
this
be
is, what I'm,
lovely.
this is what I'm trying to say. It was
Well,
the
spit
biggest.
it out, Barry.
It was on the hill. He was breaking for the match. It was the biggest break that he's
Yeah.
had in his career so far.
Absolutely.
And it's absolutely dry. Table is open. This is what we were discussing earlier with James, that Justin did the break and run. If Daniel doesn't
He could
break,
get to 10-9
doesn't get a
all of
ball
a
off the
sudden.
break and Justin runs out and Justin breaks and runs out, it's
Yeah.
10-9.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
And all the pressure switches back onto Daniel.
yeah.
But Barry, imagine if we hold the Oceania. How good would that be?
That's great. Let's discuss that as soon as this
I
match is
know,
over.
okay. It's just a thought.
You know, Justin relishes these moments. This is what the guy's been training for his entire life. He's built for this sort of stuff.
Yeah. And also professional football. But anyway.
Professional modelling, as you said.
And modelling. Iceman, is that a model playing on table 16 at the moment?
Now, he has missed a couple balls in the middle pocket, but this other ball makes this pocket big, like I said.
I was going to say...
He didn't hit it good, though.
Unfortunately, he had to use that 14 ball, and that was the ball that was going to link him. Sorry, he had to use the 11 ball. It was going to link him to the ball, the 10 ball down the rail. So now he's had to play it off that ball because he left the wide on the back rail there. It made a very difficult pot.
Earlier in the match...
The 9 is difficult. It does go in the corner.
But he has to get on it, Iceman.
Yes, he does. But that's why I'm saying it's difficult.
Correct. The Iceman is the king of 8-ball, isn't he? The GOAT of 8-ball himself. This could get juicy all a matter of 5 minutes, couldn't
I wanted to say that Justin earlier during the match before he took that timeout started to not think very clearly about, like he was
the pattern play.
Confused about the pattern
Yeah,
play,
yeah.
which is a
I was
rarity.
going to say the 10's on, which he is going for. So the 10's on.
That's
he's taken that.
No, this is fine. He takes the pink one next, Iceman. Ella.
It just seems to me that Justin's working really hard at the moment.
But this is tricky, though. Iceman, you ready? Iceman. No, he's not listening. He's deaf. He's deaf in one ear.
This is a not an easy
so
shot.
he's going to take the 13.
No,
he's going to take 13, 11. Oh, 12, sorry. Pink 12.
This is perfect.
11.
This is perfect. Absolutely perfect. He's left himself a perfect
11,
one-rail stun angle.
And he doesn't want to be straight. He wants to be on the
short side. Yeah,
Absolutely.
so he can bounce off the rail. It's all about killing the speed, isn't it?
Yep.
He's pretty smart, this guy, isn't he?
I think he's played 8-ball a couple times. This guy.
Have you played 8-ball before?
You wouldn't think so after Justin smashed me up.
Did you play or did you just rock up?
Oh, just break him up for him.
he dry broke like 4 times in a row.
Did you get a ball off the break, Alec?
Oh, when you get to my age, James, you can't hit him that hard.
No, but you're pretty strong.
Okay. In this moment, Justin is under immense pressure.
Oh, yeah.
It doesn't get much worse than that.
He has landed pretty good, though.
And he's delivering under pressure.
Yeah.
This is the thing I said to you in the beginning of the match.
Champion. He is an
I want to see him tested, and he's rising for the occasion.
You can't get
to the occasion.
You can't get tested much anymore
Now,
than
just
he's
a
right now.
reminder that the 8 does not go in the bottom right-hand corner.
Yes, he's got to play in the left side.
And he's got to get the white right for this 9 ball.
That's good.
I think he's going to stun that in or roll it in and put the black up the
In
top,
the top right,
top
past
corner.
The 7. Yeah, I like that.
Ready for 40 shots?
Yes, please. Can I have a...
That's Tom Shen getting excited.
Justin played a nice little kiss shot.
Looks
on
like he's got it in the middle.
And now it's become this
I
match.
think
has
we'll
got
go
a
in the middle now
heartbeat
because
again.
the 5 might hamper up the top.
Well done,
Ooh,
Justin.
10-8, baby.
Under
And he's got the
pressure,
break.
delivering.
I think some people just turned up from New South Wales. They're clapping.
Who? What? Where? Watch out. The guy in the final was trying to get past
Oh
you,
my
Alec.
God. That was
Look at
Daniel
the
Porter's
determination in
walk past me.
Justin's
I
eyes.
think he brushed my shoulder. I just like, oh my God.
I know you guys can't see that there at home.
Double hill. I called it. Imagine if you get a double hill. Iceman, imagine if you get a double hill. How good would that be? Game on. This has been a great final.
Justin's delivering.
He is. Two
under,
awesome outs.
under the pump.
And you know what? I've got a great feeling there's going to be one more, and then it's going to be 10-9, Daniel's break.
Well, it all depends on this break now, doesn't it?
I'm feeling it.
Will Justin break, make a ball off the break? Because he did dry break a couple of racks ago. We're just waiting for Daniel. Daniel's taking a quick time out to compose himself. There's a lot going on in the commentary booth today, guys. There's a lot of people around me.
There's lots of people. What's the comment
And
saying,
then
Barry?
people are grabbing the microphone and joining in.
Everybody
and
just wants to get
I
involved.
hope it doesn't get too confusing for the viewers out there. Morgan Wells says, I'd love to see Hill match as I've only just joined, but it looks like it'd be a great match. Last frame was fantastic. Yes. It's over for Justin, someone said. Daniel
Phil
will be
Casey,
representing
his name
Australia
is.
in World Cup of Pool. No, World Cup of Pool is going to be James representing. Sorry, mate.
Maybe
with
me and
Ivan.
Daniel should go to World Cup of Pool.
Possibly in the future you guys will.
Maybe, yeah.
It's not over for Daniel. Daniel's still got 2. He's only got 1 break left.
1.
If the score is
10-8, 10-8.
10-8,
Yeah.
if Justin breaks and runs at 10-9, he'll only have 1 break left.
That's right.
He's only got 1 break left, potentially.
And he just broke dry. I know we're getting ahead of ourselves right now.
And
But
he did break dry.
He did. This is the one that counts, Barry. He has to get a ball here. He has to get a ball.
And not scratch in the middle pocket.
He hits a plum.
He parked the white.
He hasn't got one yet. He's got nothing.
Last ball
He's
rolling,
got
could
peanuts.
go there.
15,
It could go flick.
15. 15's in.
Oh, the last ball rolling.
Ball rolling, Barry. What are you doing?
You winger.
Everyone in the room is like, oh my God. Last ball went around the table, fleck around 3 rails and went in the pocket.
Jesus. Wow. How crazy is that? Iceman, how did he get that one going around the table?
I know, how crazy. Missed everything.
It's all good. You're on. You're on like Donkey Kong. How privileged is it having Alec with us? Alec Evan Yadis. Is that how you pronounce it?
It's a privilege having you. You're a funny commentator, man. You know what you and me remind yourselves? You never see Jerry
was
Lewis
that?
and Dean Martin?
Yeah, that's me and you.
You're Jerry Lewis.
You're Dean
I'm
Martin.
trying to be serious here, and you're making all the jokes. And normally I'm the funny one.
That's right. Are we doing okay in the commentary, guys? Are you guys liking it, or should we calm down a little bit? Because this match is pretty exciting.
Dude, it's very exciting. This is drama.
I told you this match would be
Sport,
exciting.
Pool can deliver drama moments.
Of course. 10-8 in an Australian
Do you remember-
Open April final.
Do you remember the World Championship where Wu Cha-Ching was playing Joshua Filler and he was coming back with couple break and runs?
Yeah,
and
yeah.
He fouled with his hand.
Oh, yeah, when he's...
I was watching it live.
Sorry. Sorry.
Because let me tell you something.
Alex, sorry. Barry's trying to take me out for dinner.
We're talking about the game.
I don't agree with this shot here. I've come up with a new plan, but Justin doesn't agree with it.
What's your new plan, Alec?
Well, I think he should take the 2 up in this corner.
Bottom right.
Yeah, bottom right.
Yeah.
2-6-4. 2-6-4.
Yeah.
Right? And then get the white back around off 2 rails.
And then play the 1 or the 7.
And then get back up there and 3 last in the corner for the black in the middle.
But his pattern play usually is quite strong, so why do you think that way for?
Well, look what he's hoping to end up on the 7 there.
He's on the 7.
Yeah, okay, but now he's got the 11 and the 9
Is he on the 7, though?
to deal with.
Is he on the 7?
Yes, I think he is on the 7. But you know what I mean? How good would it have been? Like work this end?
Work down, then work up.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is the great view here.
What I want to say is that the players were all...
Look at the...
Tell you what, that's
how big
white
are the
that's
pockets? Oh, my God.
James, I told you to polish the balls.
We shouldn't have polished the balls. Oh, my God. What's going on here? Jesus.
I want to say is that all players are different. Everyone's got their own strengths, the way they want to run
That's
the
right.
balls.
That's right.
And if Justin's seeing...
I think this way's fine.
If he feels comfortable with this pattern...
This is too hard.
This is gone. He's losing it.
I tell you what, he's just rolled that in.
He's losing
The
his white
table
ball.
is on
That was
fire.
not good.
No, the table was so quick.
But
But he
he's
rolled
still
it in without
okay.
any control.
Did he think of a spot?
I don't think so.
No, maybe not. Has he got the 3 in the side?
He does have the 3 ball on the side. Just stun over. He's actually really good here.
Yeah, he's played that all right.
But
He you know what, Iceman? And Barry?
Yeah.
It looks like 10-9 to me.
Yes.
And didn't we call it a second ago?
You did.
Who's break next?
Justin's.
10-10. Imagine that.
Uh-huh.
Jesus, we called double hill from the start,
No,
didn't
no.
we?
Next break is not Justin's. Sorry,
it?
it's Daniel's.
Oh, it's Daniel's.
Dry break. What you're thinking.
Oh, no. This is so exciting.
Justin's showing us.
I still wish I was playing, though.
Justin's showing us his bottle. Right now.
Little soft screw for the 6. Make sure you leave yourself the angle to go towards the rail. That's fine. You always want to play into the rail here, so you got more open area.
Thank you, James, for that. I wasn't aware.
Okay, no worries. I apologise.
You want to always find a spot on the rail. It helps the white ball die off the rail, and you got more control.
Is that what you do?
Yeah.
So 2 cushions for the black inside, top left.
It's a very good way of going about it.
How would you play it? You wouldn't play it this way?
Forward, top left.
Yeah, every day. You don't even need much left anyway. This left helps it on its way. Oh, well, 10-9.
Daniel hasn't shot a ball for about 2-3 racks now.
Feels like probably an hour to him.
Yeah.
Yeah, it would feel like an hour to me as well.
And then when you get back to the table, Daniel just popped up out of his chair.
That's good.
He just jumped out of his chair.
It shows a bit of, I'm here to play, baby.
He just
Bring it
jumped.
on.
Dude, he just launched himself out of the chair. I wish you guys could see it at home.
Justin's getting on
He
a
must
little
have
bit of
jumped off 2 feet in the air to go grab his break cue and rack the balls.
Justin just took a little toilet break.
Another toilet break.
Another one, yeah.
How many do you get in a match? 5 toilet breaks a match?
I don't know. Did we start this match yesterday?
How you guys feeling at home? All those predictions that we heard earlier, huh?
What are they saying?
Now it's not the same as before.
Talk to me, Barry. Talk
Justin,
to me.
the GOAT, is coming back.
What are they saying? What are they saying?
Someone's saying Hill. Well, it can't be 11-8 anymore, guys. The score is 10 frames to 9. This is going all the way. And I just feel like if he dry breaks here, he may not get another shot. You just feel it.
Yeah.
Justin's found his groove again. Daniel's not even waiting for Justin to come back, is he?
He's sort of waiting.
Do you have to wait?
You should.
If it's your break,
No,
and
you
your
can-
opponent goes on a...
No. I was reading this thing, right? I think it might have been the Euro Tour event that I'm gonna try to go to in Austria. It said it doesn't matter whose break it is. You can take 1 toilet break per match.
We've had 3 or 4.
I understand that.
Or
But
5.
we're talking about a race of 7. Have you met Irene before?
Of course I know Irene.
She's lovely.
Tom's lovely wife.
Yeah.
Yes.
She's going to find a wife for me as well.
Oh, please don't. Please don't find a wife for him. You'll be responsible what happens. Now, what were you saying about the toilet breaks?
So I was reading the description of the tournament. They were saying you can take 1 or 2 toilet breaks per match. It doesn't matter whose break it is. You can take it regardless on whose break it is.
Okay, but that's a European tour, right?
That's what I read.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think in Australia, you should never take a timeout on your opponent's break. You should take one on your break or when you're in control of the table. Do you know what I mean? I just think it's, you're making this kid wait now on his break.
Maybe that's his game plan.
I don't know about this. I just,
Look at him. He's so keen. He wants to break it.
We used
he
to
wants
have
to get a ball.
We used to have a rule there that used to go over that. You cannot leave the table unless you control the table.
Pretty boys back.
Yes. Okay.
Pretty
so
boys
score,
back.
Score is 10-9. You enjoying the match, Irene?
Would you like to
You
commentate?
enjoying the match?
Would you like to commentate with us?
No, but
Please?
are you enjoying the match? It's exciting, right? Yes, I can see that.
Much better than my match before.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
What happened? Where's the what?
He's
going.
taken,
He's
no,
going.
he hasn't got a ball.
Didn't he?
I don't think so.
No, he's got one.
He got one. He took a lot of pace off the break.
Did he?
He took a lot of pace off the break.
I'm watching it right now.
Look at the replay.
Yeah, he smoothed it. He smoothed it in.
Okay, so he's finally got a ball off the break, and this is his chance. And I think he knows. I think he knows this is his chance. He might not get another chance. He needs to run out here.
Oh, this is exciting. This is exciting, Barry.
Smooth
What's he on? What's he
stroking.
on? Smalls
He's
or
on
big?
anything he wants to be on. He's got a choice
he
of
just
3
spotted a
different
ball.
balls. He's on smalls.
Okay.
I'd like to see someone remove that magic rack. It
Yeah,
just
me
makes me
too.
nervous when it's laying in the middle of the table like that.
There isn't much of an issue here. He can
Okay.
take the 2 now.
In practice, this is really easy. Do you know what I
Of
mean?
course.
The balls are all open. All his balls are open. The
This
black's
is
open.
such a good final. And this is such a great chance for him to
This
win
is
now.
a great. This is the only chance I think he's going to get. If he doesn't get out here,
You don't
I think
reckon?
Justin will break and run. if
You
he
think
goes
so?
double hill. Yeah.
Well, he's got to get him then. He has to get him.
And I think that he also knows that. That's in the back of his mind.
It would be in the back of my mind without a doubt, and I'm sure yours. Anyone's.
I think it's in the back of all our viewers' minds too.
Because if you're not breaking next frame, you're in trouble.
You're not in control.
You're in
anymore.
big trouble. You're chasing.
But right now,
So he's thinking of a game plan here.
I like taking the 2 ball
Maybe
now.
the 2's a little bit too full when he has to stun off the rain. He doesn't want to power it. You know what I mean? So maybe he's potentially thinking about taking the 6 to the 5. Last man, you want to join in?
And leave the 7
Yeah,
ball
come on.
there.
We've got Alec joining
I've
us
got
now.
a plan here, boys. So we're taking the 6, 2 rails to get back on the 7, right? Get near that 13 ball.
So the 7's a problem ball.
And then the 7, 2 rails back out to get on the 1 ball.
Yes.
You like that, Barry?
Yes, I do. Go
2
around
in the
12.
middle, opposite middle, 5, and then black in the corner,
But
back
I have
bottom
a
left.
feeling. I have a feeling he's going to shoot the 2 ball first. He keeps
Yeah, me
staring
too.
at it. Now he's shaking his head. He's changed his mind.
I think he's going to shoot the 2 ball as well.
No, he's changed his mind now. He's shaking his head. He's going to go your pattern now. People are yelling, come on, mate, come on, mate. This is a 19-year-old boy. It's his first final ever. He's playing the number 1 player in the country.
Danielson.
And
That's what we call him, Danielson.
and everyone's yelling out his name. Like, come on, Daniel, come on.
He didn't know what we were talking about until I told him to go watch Karate Kid.
He's taking your Barry.
Well, he's
Barry's taking your.
no, he's taking the one ball. He's taking the one ball.
Hit it a bit thick, but it's all right. This way's okay.
Okay, so it's got to take 2-5
He didn't
now.
want to be high on the 2.
Right, so it's going to. Is that right? It's going to take 2-5.
2-5, 6-7. Dangerous though.
But
I
I'll
don't
tell
like
you
you.
what.
Dangerous.
Yeah, exactly.
Dangerous,
If
yeah.
he'd gone the other way,
I don't
he
like
would have had a
6-7
bit of
for
backup.
last. I don't mind it, but I don't love it.
You know,
You don't mind it. Either you like it or you don't.
Well, I'm in between, Alec. I'm sorry.
he maybe rolled that one in.
Nah, I would have
So
stunned
it's
it in.
going
so
to
you can
turn
play
out
off
to
the
be
cushion.
one good shot. If he's got to get the 6 to the 7, but then the 8's quite difficult. He's got to land almost straight on the 7 in the bottom right-hand corner, so he can roll through for the 8. Like the
Oh,
8
he's
doesn't go
stretching
in the
again,
left
like you
middle, doesn't
said.
go in the right
He's only
middle.
3'1". Maybe 1.5.
He just stopped it dead there.
That's fine. He's going to play 2 rails now in the same pocket. You just have to believe your touch here.
Is he on the 7?
Nah, he's not.
Couldn't be.
2 rails here. Just believe in your pace
Well,
control.
This is the shot, a similar shot he missed against you guys.
He did, yeah.
Don't
2
he?
rails, yeah, I remember
So
that.
I hope he cues this one correctly because he
Yeah,
didn't
yeah,
cue
you
well
gotta cue
against
through
you
it.
yesterday in the final, the Scotch doubles final.
2 cushions, same
And he's
pocket.
got to get back on the 7. This is a
2
huge
cushions, same
Whole
pocket.
room's gone eerily quiet.
He's kissed on the way up.
But he's got it in the middle.
Oh, he might have it on the side. He might have it on the side.
Oh, this is a small pocket, man.
Oh my God.
This is a
tiny.
small pocket.
Oh my
and,
God, it's
and
tiny.
the black doesn't pot in the middle.
No, it
the
doesn't,
9's in the
does it?
way.
So this
Oh my God, does
this
it go?
7 goes off the
You
14.
brought about the black though.
And I'll tell you what, he's just got to stun it because the black goes opposite middle.
He's shooting this really quickly.
Oh no, he's got it. He's got it. He's got it.
And
the black in
bottom
the
corner.
corner. Oh my God.
Guys, if this black ball goes
Wow,
in,
listen to the
room
crowd.
is going to
Oh,
erupt.
I'm shivering. I'm not even playing.
I'm worried.
I'm not.
The whole room's gone so quiet. I'm whispering at the moment. It's going to go crazy if he makes this ball. Oh, my God. Wow.
Oh
Wow.
my God.
Justin's hugging Daniel and congratulating him like a true sportsman.
Oh
that he
my
is.
God. How
What an
good
out.
is that? You can't even hear us.
I can't hear my own microphone.
I can't even
Are
hear
we
anything.
on? Are we still?
What is going?
Wow. What a final. What a match. Commiserations to Justin. But Justin, when he lost, just gave him a big hug.
Yeah,
You
they
know.
love each other.
Yeah.
They're close friends.
Are they?
Yeah.
Okay. Dude. Wow, what a
What, can people hear us now?
everyone
the
can hear
crowd?
us. They can hear us. We're,
Okay.
we're streaming. What a finale. What a
What a shot in the
climactic
middle.
finish.
The black one clearly in the bottom right pocket. It wasn't actually that bad.
Well, it wasn't on in the middle, and obviously playing it off the middle pocket. He loves playing balls off pockets, off balls. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know what you mean, because he's used to the small table, right? That's what they do. They play off balls.
Oh, what a match.
Wow, what a final.
What a
finish under pressure. He tried to play that second to last ball.
I think
with
he's the
two
youngest Australian champion we've had at 19 years of age.
He's an absolute gun. Commiserations to Justin. You're an absolute superstar. We love you to bits. Just a couple of... Oh, broken glasses everywhere. Congratulations to Daniel. Mate, I love you, mate.
Well done, brother.
Daniel, you're a superstar.
Want to say a couple of words?
Huh? Yeah.
Go do what you have to do.
Daniel's a superstar.
You can't interview him. He's just left the room. I wanted to get him on the microphone.
He needs
for
a
minute,
moment.
But he needs to process what's happening.
Okay, yeah. He needs a moment.
I've mentioned your cue. I've mentioned it.
Congratulations to George Maruglis for finally. George Maruglis finally won an Australian title.
George Maruglis' cue finally won Australian title.
Yeah,
Guys,
yeah.
thank you so much for watching. We're going to stay. Do we have a camera to do the presentations, or
Wow.
I don't know
You
if
know
we
what?
have a camera here
You
for the
know what?
presentation.
I think me and Mikey.
Yeah. We just keep streaming. There's still 127 people watching live.
You know what, Barry? From now on, I think me and Mikey, we can't coach him anymore. He has to coach us.
Yes.
What do you reckon?
Gumbe time. Everyone's going to be drinking at the bar.
There's Gumbe everywhere.
Tom Shen's buying everyone drinks, right,
and
Tom?
Irene as well. He's already by.
Irene bought. Well, where was mine? Where's mine, Irene? Where's my drink?
Barry,
thank you.
Barry, that was phenomenal.
That was a great match. It had everything. It had drama. It had skills. There was like 5-6 break and runs
That
in a
was a
row
lot,
in the beginning.
yeah.
It was just all break and runs, and we all thought that honestly, we all thought Justin was just going to take off
Of course.
and crush Danny. And then all of a sudden, it was the other way around. Danny was up 10 frames to 6.
Yeah.
You know, and then
then
Justin made the
Justin
charge
came in a
back.
second.
Made the charge back. Didn't put a foot wrong.
You know what? Your call was right. If Daniel didn't get those,
Justin would have broken run. He would have run out and broken run.
100%.
He had everything. Wow.
Take it easy, brother. You too. We'll catch up soon.
Okay, guys, I think we need to... Where's our cameraman? Thanks, mate.
Love you to me.
Have a good
Take
one,
care.
huh?
Take
See you
care.
soon.
Ciao, ciao, ciao.
Thanks
See you
for
guys.
staying. See you. Nice to meet you. Take care. Bye-bye.
Take care. See you, mate. Thank you.
Guys, we're gonna call it there. Oh no, we're not. We're gonna keep streaming for the presentation. So we're just adjusting our camera now, so we can do the presentation. Can we get Alec to do the presentation as well?
I
We do
think
the
you should,
commentary.
yeah.
I don't want to do it at the moment.
No. I think Alex should do it.
Alec definitely the man to do it, and we're just gonna give him a microphone and he can interview the players.
He's the man.
Wow.
Wow, what a good final that was.
You know, people
And
often say
Samuel.
to me, Barry, in the last few years, you've got a lot of grey hairs. Do you know why? Because of matches like this.
Yeah.
It stresses me out.
Oh, you know what, Barry? I actually really enjoyed that. That was good fun.
Thanks, mate.
It was good.
And actually, you know what? Out of the 3,000 calls you did, you got about 3 or 4 of them right, too, which is great.
How many did you get right?
1.
So what's that percentage for us? Not very well, is it?
Well. Guys, I hope you enjoyed that match. I know that the match is over and a lot of people are turning off, but we are going to do the presentations very shortly.
Yeah.
What a finish.
Unbelievable.
It was a fantastic final. And yes, the microphone's going to Alec. I'm just going to pass the microphone
Pass it to Alec
him.
and he can take care of it. Thank you, Barry.
Well,
That was an absolute pleasure.
Daniel's disappeared from the venue.
He-
He's probably gone home. He's gone to call his mum.
Mum, dad, anyone, brother, sister?
What a shame they couldn't be here to watch their boy win.
I'm sure they were watching.
Yes, I'm
Yeah.
sure they were watching.
And thank you to all the viewers watching as well.
I'll
We
take.
had about 150 plus at one
I don't
stage.
really want to interview Justin. I don't know what we should be doing right now. I think,
We'll give it to
we
Alec.
should just close the stream there because Daniel's gone. And look, guys, we're gonna.
You
I
all right?
think we should just just quickly check with Alec. Just give me a moment.
So we're gonna get someone to do the presentations. We're just gonna find someone. So probably we'll get Iceman to do the presentations. It's all good, also good. What a good final that was. That was unbelievable.
All right, guys. So Alec Danyal is going to do the presentation now.
So that's where you got to be, Iceman. You see that T140 sign? Right next to that. If you get Pretty Boy and young Danyal. Yeah,
Someone
yeah,
go grab Daniel, please. Jeez. I'll go grab him.
Oh, yeah? All right.
I have to. We just want to close off.
No worries, buddy. Sounds good, sounds good. How good's that? Unbelievable. He did well. It was all a matter of time. It all adds up, doesn't it? That's all right. Perfect, perfect. Sounds good, sounds good. We're just going to move the camera, guys, and then we shall do the presentations. How good's that? Unbelievable. You thought he would win? Yeah.
Give me one sec. Can you see that? Can you see that?
That ball on the side. You didn't cue it, or?
I'm so glad you
And
guys
then
are
ball
still.
in hand as well with
I'm
3-4 balls.
So glad people are still
brain dead.
online watching for the presentation. So Alec of Danyal is going to do the presentations now for us. There he is.
He's so beautiful, isn't he?
Hey guys, I just want to just have your attention. Just have your attention for a minute. Thank you, guys. My mic is on. Thank you. Can we turn the music off, please, Damien? Thank you. Awesome. Okay,
Got lots of viewers.
Look.
The microphone's not going through the house. It's going to the stream.
The mic is for camera. My voice is for you. Thank you very much. I'm glad I clarified that. I know what's going on. That's the main thing. Look, I want to start from the scratch, and the scratch is I want to thank some people here that have helped for the weekend. It's been a fantastic weekend, and the main people we need to thank is Mr. Mikey Cassiola.
Yay!
And James Georgiadis. These two guys.
Hey!
Oh, I don't know what's going on
What's
there.
going on there? I'm getting half-ass, man. What's going on?
Alec is doing the presentations, everybody.
Look, these guys, to the detriment of their tournament, have worked all weekend for the last 2 or 3 months, getting you guys here, getting you interested and keen. And I really appreciate the fact that they've done that effort. They're on the 9-ball SA committee, and they've done a fantastic job. I really appreciate it. Sorry, guys, you didn't win. You did win the doubles. You got paid a little bit, but fantastic effort. Thank you. I want to thank APPA for bringing the streaming guys over. I'm sorry, I don't know the stream name. V-Line, okay. B-Line, okay. Be live, okay, we'll be live then. Okay, thank you. Be live. So I'm sure you can find that on YouTube if you want to watch this again. Fantastic, professional, great job. Thank you very much for coming over. My staff, Cassidy for organising the Q score on this Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Damien McLaughlin doing the busy Friday, Saturday nights, but here setting up our camera work has been fantastic, so people at home can see what's going on. My wife Lynn, thank you for helping me. I'm never home, but you know what? I love her a lot, and thank you very much, honey.
What a champion. This guy's the GOAT. Alec is the GOAT.
The ladies. Bean, I assume? Bean Hung won? Yes. Beat Kenny. What was the score in the final?
7-4.
7-4 in the final. Congratulations to Bean.
Yeah, Bean's already gone home, back to Sydney, back to Queensland.
Yeah, she left this morning. Oh, this afternoon.
Now, today's final was absolutely fantastic.
What a cracker.
Amazing.
Go back one step. I played Justin in the semi. He smashed me up. Jaden, his mate Danyal. Danyal smashed up the other favourite, Mikey. So Danyal done a fantastic job, mate. What you've done today is just awesome. You've done a fantastic job representing South Australia and representing yourself. You played a professional. You played a professional today who is awesome. Justin Sajich, congratulations on your runner-up. Come up, mate.
Yay.
He beat the top 3.
Thanks, Alec. Thanks for having us down. Thanks to all the New South Wales crew for coming down. It's been a great trip. we love coming here. So thank you, Alec, for hosting us, and he puts on a great job. And big thanks to the tables. They played amazing all weekend. So big thank you to Alec.
Yeah.
And well done to Daniel. Absolute great performance in the final and throughout the whole day. So well done to you. I'm really happy for you and wish you all the best for more 8-ball events and more American pool. So well done.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Thanks to APA as well. Thanks everyone for coming down, and it's been a great trip. So thanks all, and thanks Alec.
Well done, guys.
It's a good turnout, isn't it?
So when I turn around and watch the screen, I see the UK Pool Championships. Well, Justin could have went there, but he came here. Thank you, Justin. No. Good on you, mate. Thank you. He must have thought it was easier here.
They're probably true.
Our champion, Australian champion for 2022, Mr. Daniel Porter.
Well done.
Just listen to the crowd.
You can't believe it, eh? You can't believe it.
Just listen to the crowd, Barry. They're just loving it right now, aren't they? And look how many people got watching still.
Yeah.
Got so many people watching, Barry. Isn't it lovely?
We on?
Yeah. Look how many people we got watching still.
I know.
Isn't it lovely?
What an atmosphere.
Just for this lovely Daniel guy. Isn't he amazing?
There's a 19-year-old kid living the dream.
It's all him. He's an absolute superstar, Barry.
Yeah, talking to this. I'm really no good at speeches, so yeah. There's a lot of people, obviously, to thank, so if I leave anyone out, I apologise. Cheers to Justin for a great final. I mean, you put me under the pump, going 10-9. I was nervous as fuck. No. Sorry. I don't even know what to say, really. That's just a big achievement. Cheers to T140 for sponsoring the event, to Empire, the staff, the tables, me mum and dad for always supporting me, all the SA boys for supporting me. Yeah, Jimbo and Mikey always helping me improve. My best mates.
Not anymore. Not anymore.
Thank you, everyone, ever.
What a little legend.
He's a superstar, Barry.
Yeah, I've never really won anything, so I don't know how to do speeches, but here we go.
Well done, brother. Happy for you, Daniel.
And I'm sure everybody watching is very happy for him.
Great player. Well done, mate.
How good was this event for him to win as well, with everybody around? There's at least 50 people watching.
Here.
This is like a professional event.
100 online.
It's basically like a professional event. And he's an Eshe. Look at him. He's an Eshe. Look at him.
You're welcome. Well done.
All right, Daniel, time for some shots at the bar. 100%.
Hey, oh my God.
I'll apologise for the profanity once again. I'm going to chuck a couple $100 on the bar for everyone to have some drinks as well.
Tequila.
It was just an amazing tournament, so I hope it's back here next year.
I think it will be.
I hope it's back here next year. I hope to see
Maybe
everyone
more to come.
back here. Cheers to the commentary and the stream,
Hey!
Barry.
Thanks, Daniel.
Legend, mate. You're a legend, Barry.
Thanks,
And,
mate.
Yeah. So,
Drinks at the bar. Drinks at the bar.
Just take photos.
I'm a bit thirsty, Barry. What about you?
Jump in front of that.
I don't know. It's been a great tournament, man.
I mean, look how many people are so interested. Isn't it amazing?
Either side.
This is the best part of the tournament.
Of course.
We should always stream this part.
But how many people are still here? How many people are
The
watching?
whole room is still here watching this. Man.
Pretty much most of the players.
And what a
So I'll just finish up with thank you very much, everyone that viewed it. I hope you enjoyed the viewing. It's been fantastic. Thank you very much, and have a great night. Hope everyone gets home safe. Thank you.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you, Barry. It's a pleasure.
Likewise, James.
We'll see you soon, hopefully.
Yes, and guys, we'll see you all at the next event, July 16th and 17th
Yeah,
in
it's in Sydney, I reckon. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I'll be coming back from overseas, but hopefully I'll make it. And don't forget the sponsors, Barry, as well.
One last time, we're going to thank Empire Bar and Pool, Delahunty Construction, Q World, T140, the whole APA crew, the SA crew, and most of all, I want to thank all of you out there at home for watching. You all make it special.
Correct.
We'll
that's
see
right.
you all soon in July in Sydney.
And don't
at
forget.
at the National 8-Ball Championships.
And then don't forget, Daniel did tag out the 3 favourites for the tournament in a row. 1, 2, 3, bang.
What a draw.
Thanks for coming.
Catch you guys all.
Wait till the next tournament for Daniel. Watch
Catch
out.
you guys all soon. Thank you
Barry.
so much. Bye for
Cheers.
now.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.